Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry we had a lot of technical difficulties with this episode in the beginning. We're missing like a couple minutes of the beginning. It's just us getting acquainted with our guest, Allen from Symbolik.
What's up, everybody? As you guys know, the next installment of the death metal series in our show is coming up. The records to be checking out. Bill's pick is In Curso by Spawn of Possession. The song to check out, if you don't feel like listening to the whole record, would be Where Angels Go, Demons Follow. We got Nate Madden picking Human Remains, the album using sickness as a hero. The song to check out from that one would be Weeding Out the Thorns. Really cool record. I'm excited to talk about that. And then I'm choosing the new Black Dahlia Murder record, Verminous. The highlight song that I'm choosing is Dawn of Rats. It's the last song on the record. But yeah, I think it should be a good one. So yeah, next week, check it out.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, but it's crazy hearing like.
I fucking hate that.
Why do you hate it? Just because it's
old? Like, yeah, we don't even sound like that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's been a long time, so.
Yeah, it's definitely true though. You guys definitely do not sound the same. But yeah, man, the Symbolik shit it's cool. It's really catchy too.
Yeah, like that's why I kind of focus a lot on melodies and shit like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe too much.
You think so?
Well, yes and no. Like, I'm definitely gonna do things a little different for the next record. Like,
yeah,
probably because like there's a lot of melody and like classical structure and shit like that, which I'm gonna keep. But like, I want to do some maybe they're like heavier riffs and stuff like that too. A little different.
Hell yeah, very cool. Yeah, man, it sounds great. And like is everybody that was on that record still in the band too?
No.
Okay.
Our bass player quit like October, like right before that. I think because we had like a fill-in drummer, and like our bassist quit right before that tour and shit like that. So like. That tour just went to shit before it even started.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Inanimate tour, right?
Yeah, it was right after the Ultra Beast one, because I got home from that, Ultra Beast got arrested and all that shit in Texas. 2 weeks later, like as soon as I got home from that, my bass player, who was like one of my best friends and shit like that, like he'd been in the band since the EP, like he just quit and like kind of just like disappeared and shit like that. Like,
did we just lose it again?
I don't know.
We still have our drummer and our vocalist and me. I did all the guitars and shit. So
yeah, I hear you, man. Damn. Well, that's cool. I mean, I know. I see your drummer posting videos a lot and shit, and he sounds awesome, dude. He's just a sick player.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. That's really dope. And you know what? Like, I feel like. I've been seeing more posts. I've been seeing a lot of posts with your record, like whether it's a mention of it or whether it's like people posting pictures of the vinyl. It looks amazing. I love the colors they did for them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
it turned out.
Yeah, it's really cool shit. And I feel like I've just been seeing them all over the place. Like somebody even posted one that looked like it got crushed, and like it was
that Pedro guy.
Yeah, and then like it looked like a. But then he like posted like the actual vinyl. He's like, yeah, it's crushed, but it still looks cool. And it's like, yeah, it does look cool. They came out really well. Yeah, I love how they're doing that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started getting vinyls and shit too just because of that. artists in there. I just ordered a couple of them.
Oh,
So
sick.
I'm gonna order.
Fuck yeah, man. There you go. I like don't have a record player set up, so I never listen to my vinyls, but I still get them anyway.
That's
Usually-
Yeah, same.
I have,
Yeah, you
I've got
know.
a couple vinyl, but I have no
Like
vinyl player.
I kind of like music nowadays. Everyone listens to shit digitally, but
Yeah.
like you like really like a band or like their album that they put out, like so you want like some kind of tangible thing that you can hold, you know, like, and like I don't like CDs anymore because they always break and I always lose them and shit like that. So like vinyl kind of makes sense to me, like because as a more collector item, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
definitely.
if you like, it looks a lot cooler. So
Yeah. And you know what? I'm never like, I know a lot of people will buy vinyl and like they take the time out of their day to sit down and listen to a record. And it's just like,
Crazy.
I never fucking do that. I never do that shit, dude.
It's cool. I think it's awesome. when
I think
people
it's cool
do that,
too.
But it's like
It's an insane idea to me.
I mean, I guess it's like sitting down watching a movie,
Yeah.
you know, but like without the visual aspect of it, which is like weird too, because like what do they stare at? Like,
I don't know.
just
The
like
album cover.
like do you have a visualized on their TV like Winamp? Like I don't know if I'm dating myself there, but like you know, it's just something to stare
yeah.
at. Like
you're on LSD.
Yeah, dude. Take some LSD, take a look at that album cover for a while, just get lost in it, dude.
I was in that Flub album.
Hell yeah. So fucking funny. But in regards to what you were saying earlier, as far as it coming out during the pandemic, it's interesting. I've been finding it interesting seeing all these bands take these different like patterns as far as, you know, what they're doing if they have records ready to come out. Like I saw Enslaved has a new record that's supposed to come out, but they just pushed it back like to the fall. Hatebreed has a new album that's supposed to be coming out, but they're pushing it back too. But then on the other hand, there's like other bigger bands that are still putting out their records. Like Black Dahlia still dropped theirs, and
Well, I
theirs
mean,
did really well.
because nobody
apparently.
knows, you know, like what to do in this
Yeah.
situation. So I mean, it's either you do release it or don't release it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And, I mean, you can see from both sides where, like, if you don't release it and wait, you have an opportunity to tour on it, I guess, you know, whereas if you release it early, are people going to be over it? Like, yeah, like, but
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think everybody's just going to be stoked for shows. So, like, even if
Yeah.
you are playing that album to them that's 6 months old or however, you know, it takes, I think people will still be, like, stoked to see it live.
Yeah, that is true.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think it's like the supply a lot too. Like that's why, like, if they can't like get the vinyls or like the shirts or something made, like, so like they're pushing it back. You know what I mean? Like the release.
Yeah.
Like I think Era, or they might be like holding off on some releases too. I don't know though for sure, but
Yeah,
know.
I don't know either. Yeah, that I wouldn't be surprised that people want to wait it out a bit. And it's just I'm even from an artistic standpoint though, like I don't know where exactly I would lie if I had a new record. Like say if like my band had a new record done and you know, we decided to delay. Like, what if we ended up having to delay it for like a year? And then it's like, so it's a year we're sitting on that record. Like, and then the tour cycle begins on it once it comes out.
Roman Reigns kind of did that.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And there wasn't
Well,
a crisis going on.
thankfully-
We just sat on the album.
Yeah.
And then we dropped it right before.
yeah, we did, dude.
So
And we made
damned if you,
money.
damned if you don't.
Yeah. But, but it's like hypothetically, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a band that like, you know, and your tour cycle doesn't start until that album drops, whether how long it is, like, you know, I can't imagine it being easy to have to play all this stuff if you're already sick of it, maybe, and if you're already so used to it, you know, and then the public hasn't heard it yet.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You can,
Alright.
if you got a big enough catalog, you can just play whatever you want. You don't have to
Yeah, it's
necessarily
true.
play the whole new album if
Yeah.
you're over it already. You know?
Yeah, I guess that's true, but I don't know. I just feel like it would be weird. You know what I mean?
But I mean, if you're not releasing albums, chances are you're probably not really working, you know, as a band on these songs. So you're probably not going to be totally sick of it. I would
Yeah,
think,
that's
right?
true.
You know, like
Yeah.
kind of getting back to it might be even more fun. Who knows?
That is true. Yeah. Good grass is always greener. Right. Theory
Gotta
there.
stay positive, man.
Yeah. So tell me, What have you been listening to recently?
I really dig that new Wormhole album.
Yeah.
The Weakest Among Us. That one's dope. I've been listening to that. Other than that, I don't know. Not much new stuff.
Yeah, just the classics, so to speak.
Like, shit, on my way to work, I've been listening to Path of Apotheosis and Infinite Fields, Irreversible Mechanism. Like, those two albums, basically.
Oh, cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, that Irreversible Mechanism was really cool. Is that the newest one?
That was the one I've been listening to is like the first one, but the second one's dope too. Yeah. It's a little different. We're like progressive.
Yeah, definitely. I like both those records actually, but
yeah.
Damn, that's a good one. That would have been a good one to fucking do for next week.
I'll take your word for it.
But yeah, that's really cool. Man, I'm trying to think of the last time I listened to that Inferi record. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's just on my phone. Like, I have like 3 albums on my phone that just been on there for hell long. So like when I plug my phone in my car, it like automatically plays them.
Oh yeah. My phone starts to do that too now, and then it's just like weird old shit that's on my phone. But then I find myself like getting lost in it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is sick. I forgot about this. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's so sometimes I hate it though, because I'm like, ugh, like I don't want to think about this. Like, it's something that comes on that I've listened to a billion times.
It's always like a random song.
Yeah, it'll pick like a random album. Yeah, it is weird.
Huh.
Yeah, and it's all like it's whatever's like saved to my phone, like not through Spotify or anything, but like stored like on my actual phone. Yeah. So, but that Wormed is really, or not Wormed, Wormhole. Fuck, man. All these worm bands, dude.
Yes.
And then there's Worm with the V instead of an O. Worm. You know? But, it's confusing. But yeah, that Wormhole is very, very dope. It's very interesting, too. That's another record I think that's pretty catchy. And it's got moments in like every song that's like, whoa.
I'm not like big on slam usually, but like that one's like pretty dope. Like kind of one of the first that I like.
Yeah.
Like that.
You ever listen to Defeated Sanity?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
They just dropped a new single that's really sick.
Yeah, I checked that one out. That one's sick too.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot of new music. I can't even think.
Yeah, I know there has been a lot of new music. That's the whole thing too. Is like.
Your guys' shit's dope too. I checked that out.
Oh, thanks, man.
Oh, thank you.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I remember that show. Oh man. When was that? That show we did with them. It was at Reggie's, Ultra Beast, Archaic, Inanimate,
nice
and us. Yeah, it was nice out. It was in like the summer.
Outside, yeah.
Yeah. I have no fucking idea.
Oh.
I don't remember what year it was. Probably like 2017. Or 18.
Yeah, it was like end of 2017.
Yeah, okay. That sounds about right then.
I have the tour laminate somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, that was a fun one. That was a fun show for us, at least.
Yeah, that was dope. Reggie's is like hella sick. I love playing there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is the shit.
I've played there maybe twice. Like that one's pretty cool, and then Cobra Lounge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Cobra's awesome.
Yeah, that's where you played with. Yeah, that's where we played on the Inanimate tour.
Yeah, Inanimate and Warforged.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah! Are you still playing with them like live?
No, I'm not playing with. I just pretty much stopped everything except Symbolik. Mm-hmm. So focusing on that.
Yeah. And that's got to feel like awesome. Just the fact that like now you're doing everything with your own band. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. You know,
I hear you.
Working up to that, we just weren't ready. We're on like hiatus for years, so it's like I might still in the future that may change. I might play with other people if I
mm-hmm.
I get asked and I want to or whatever. But right now, I'm just trying to focus on that.
Yeah, man. Well, you're a ripper, dude. Every night on that Ultra Beast tour, I try to watch your guys' set because it was so fun watching you and Andrew play. Like you guys specifically, it was just always so sick, and I'm just like, God damn, dude.
Hey, man, you're pretty sick too.
Thanks, dude. But not like that sick. Like you guys having like dive bomb competitions and shit. That's cool.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. It was just guitar acrobatics.
Yeah, that's definitely what it felt like. It was cool to watch, though, man. Yeah, what a fucking weird ass tour, though, dude. That was just such a fucking strange one, man. I mean,
definitely.
Yeah. Ooh, fuck. That last like 24 hours of that tour was insane. Well, no, not 24 hours, but yeah, the last day you guys were there was insane.
Yeah, you guys kept playing, I think, for a couple of days, didn't you?
We had,
like
I think we did. Yeah, I think there was like 2 shows, or maybe just 1 or 2.
Yeah, we've had to keep going or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we played Tomcats. Oh, it was just 1 show after. We played Tomcats West in Texas. I don't know where in Texas, but
down actually, like,
huh?
They're close. I think I just saw something that they shut down.
Yeah, they did shut down. They had to due to the pandemic, which is a total bummer.
Like permanently? I don't know if I didn't look into it, but it seemed like it.
I think it's permanently.
Yeah, like they're closing, they're done or something.
Yeah, it sucks.
The place.
Yeah, it was a cool spot. It was.
This is always cool to play. It sucks that we got pulled over and a couple of the guys got arrested, but
yeah.
For some fucking weed, because we just came, literally every place we were was like legal weed, and then we were like at Denver, just like all our shit, and then we go straight to fucking Texas, and like,
oops,
that was just so whack.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we all flew a little too close to the sun.
Yeah.
Live and learn, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You got out of it all right, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I got like a misdemeanor charge, like, but not a felony.
Yeah.
A couple got felonies because like concentrates are like felony offense, and like regular herb is like misdemeanor. So
yeah, that's so weird.
And like, yeah, it's weird because like I had maybe I shouldn't even admit this on camera. I don't. No, I had like a cartridge too, like, you know, just one of those, the oil cartridges.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I don't know if I guess they didn't charge me for that though, but like, it's weird.
Yeah, well, that's sick that didn't happen. Like, that's awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah, we got so scared by that like Max made us all hide our weed. He made
because we made it to the show and you guys were like talking about putting it in one of the cabinets or some shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did. I was so pissed, but like I get it, and it was smart, and like.
Well, you guys gave me the idea, and I've talked about this to a few people, of building my cabs so that they have a little like hermetically sealed section inside of it, like hidden away.
Yeah.
For those very instances.
Oh hell yeah, that's smart, dude.
Great.
Yeah, that is a great like.
Not a bad like selling point, right?
Yeah, we just literally stuffed ours, I think, in like a jewel bag with like a bunch of like fabric softening sheets, and then
There's no way that would have worked.
There's no way. Hey,
one of the times we had weed like going through one of the checks, like the border check, and they had dogs there.
Oh fuck!
We Andrew like. He basically like he bagged up the weed and like put taped like dryer sheets to it,
yeah,
and then like fucking put it like in the merch box, like in the trailer.
Yeah,
like,
that's what we did.
And like the dogs walked around and like we just went right on through. It was like
maybe you guys were onto something.
Yeah. And then afterwards, I think like I found like a roach of a blunt like in the van still, like, you know, it was like. We were cautious, but not that cautious.
Yeah, that's dude.
Dogs weren't working hard that day.
Yeah, that could have been. You guys could have been easily fucked. That would have been so bad.
Yeah, like that would have been really bad if they fucking caught us with that. Because that looks really bad too. Like it's like a football sized fucking thing of like weed.
Oh,
and, like,
it was that big.
Oh, man.
or like, yeah, I don't know. Like it was like a few different things, you know, like different bag, like because we got hella weed for free from people.
Yeah.
Shows and stuff like that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love when that happens, dude. It's so funny how like
weed, you know, like shit like that, like that I've gotten for free just because we like don't want to risk it and shit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's tricky, you know, like doing all that stuff. When we were too scared to risk it at all. Like I didn't even bring my pen with me on that tour we did in Canada with Inferi, and I was just like too.
You have it's legal in Canada, or was it not yet?
It was legal in Canada, but you still couldn't bring it across the border.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I definitely don't bring it across. Like we just used up our stuff and then went on the other side, got more.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's exactly what we did.
The other side, there's dispensary.
Yeah. It's so funny how band guys prioritize weed and like take care of their weed. Like
We got to be careful with it.
Yeah, I know.
For a multitude
but
of
it's
reasons,
like
you
how much we understand like the underlying need. Like sometimes to get through this, we need weed.
You need
Like,
this weed. Yeah.
I can't survive with that.
Dude, man,
It's
I'll
vastly
tell you
safer
though.
than like drinking.
Yeah, and I'll say it, weed has definitely saved my ass in a lot of instances on tour. As far as
So
like being able to fall asleep in a shit hole parking lot, like, yeah, dude, I remember because I personally, from my experience, I don't know, I'd be curious to hear yours, but I felt like all the weed I had in Canada was significantly weaker than the stuff here.
Yeah, like there's some good stuff, but it's not like hell sick.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's okay, and our first show in Canada was in Halifax, which is like the eastern coast, and I remember like that night specifically, we didn't have anywhere to stay. We don't know anybody there, like
right.
So we're finding like Canadian Walmarts are different than regular Walmarts too. So, but we still were just like, fuck it, we'll find one and like sleep there overnight. And I smoked like a whole joint and a half by myself, and like I was fine. Like I was a little high, but like I was not cruising. It was very fucking
It's just
weird.
not as potent up there.
I guess not. I don't know. I mean,
Did you
that
buy
was
it
my
from a
experience.
dispensary, or did you get it from somebody?
That was from a dispensary.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys played, I think, the same venue in Nova Scotia that we did with Ultra Beast, that Oasis, I think it was.
Yeah, the Oasis bar. It was like downstairs.
Like dispensary, like right down the street from that.
Yeah.
We hit up that, like, they give you like a medical recommendation right there on the spot. I mean, it might have changed since we went, but like, because back then I think it was just medical, so now it's like recreational.
Yeah, yeah. I got mine a day earlier. We just found one, and but I think some of the guys went to that one and they were able to, the one near the venue, like right down the street. Yeah. It's a really cool area, man.
Yeah, Nova Scotia, like Halifax is pretty weird. It's pretty fun though.
Yeah,
like,
it's definitely weird though.
Little fucking world, like, because you're in like a fourth time zone too. Like,
yeah, I know, it's so fucked, man.
It's hella weird.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I didn't know there was a 2 hours ahead of Central Time. But
just kicking it over here by themselves.
Too, like, fucking, we stayed at these people's house, and like, when we got there, like, we all just like went into the house, and then Mike Alvarez, like, he jumped out of the van, like a little behind us, and like didn't know which one we went, which house we went into, so like he just like walked into like a different house, and like it was like open, like unlocked and everything.
Whoa.
Whoops.
And he
Lost
like
connection.
Did he? Oh. Can you hear us still or see us?
That's weird. Unless it's gonna go out any second now.
Yeah.
It did. We are not having luck today. Like all sorts of things have been going wrong.
Man.
And that's it. That's our show, everyone. Just leave it at that.
Yeah.
I was walking into some random person's house.
Yeah. Did they like freak out when they saw that dude?
I don't think. No, he didn't even see. Oh yeah, he walked in, and like he didn't see anybody, and like walked into the kitchen and was like, "What the fuck?" and like just walked back out, and then there was somebody like coming or some shit. Like, I don't know if he saw the people of the house or not, but like he just like was like mind blown and like walked in and out, and then found us in like the next house over or some shit.
Yeah, dude, and it's I don't know. It's very
big doors.
so the first time I heard of that, like that Canadians don't lock their doors, was in
the Bowling for Columbine.
The Michael Moore documentary.
He like walks into a house.
And he's just like, look, they're like, he's just
sorry.
yeah, exactly. And it's just
Sorry.
like,
sorry.
and I like thought it was like this funny slight against like how
nice
insecure we are of a
Canada-
country, and like, you know, in a way, because it's just like Americans lock their doors and Canadians never even have to worry about it.
I had a family friend or whatever, and they lived across the street from me, and like they never locked anything, and I was just like, you're crazy. Like, what the fuck? Not that our neighborhood's bad at all, but it's just like, it's not that hard to just lock that fucking thing. Like, why?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like, why would you do that? Like, that's crazy.
It is insane to me. Yeah. And then like now that I've been to Canada, I'm like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. Because like
you're not too worried.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, in Canada, it's just like there's like this underlying vibe there of like shit is just a little off, and like
things are just a little bit more different over here.
Yeah,
eh?
exactly.
Yeah.
A little bit, and it's like really hard to pinpoint, but like it's there. The differences are there. Yeah. Yeah. Loonies and toonies and the currency.
Yeah, you got all these doubloons in your pocket.
Yeah, man.
Like 5 coins, like $42.
Yeah, dude. And like weighing down your pockets, and you're like, fuck, why does my wallet like suck more? Yeah, but yeah, like one of my doubloons. Yeah.
Why is chicken $30?
Yeah, for real, dude. Oh man, the whole like I try to do all these conversions like on tour to like watch my money, and then I was like, I don't fucking care anymore.
Get 20 minutes into
yeah,
it.
I just gave up. But there is some cheaper shit there, which is cool. Like, I mean, I don't know.
I love Canada.
Yeah, it is the shit. Definitely a cool place.
Yeah.
How many times have you been there?
I don't even know. What, 2 or 3 times?
2 or 3 times? Yeah. Well, shit, man. So, we're living in this post-apocalyptic world, essentially. Or
2 steps away from Mad Max.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
And it's just wild, man. It's wild because, like, for a multitude of reasons.
Oh, there's so many reasons. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
There's
just
a lot
like
of
going
reasons
out is like today I made my usual stop gas station, you know, and they're making it mandatory for masks. No big deal. I have masks, you know, because of my line of work. And as soon as I walk in, there's a dude with a mask, and it's just below his nose. I'm like, here you go, killing it, buddy. It's like, what are you doing? Like, god damn it.
Yeah, come on. Is it that hard
Right.
to figure out?
Just seeing that is crazy.
Yeah.
The few times I've gone Menards has been kind of crazy. And a
has it
little on
been?
the annoying side, because I saw memes where people were like, it's like the joke was like, government says, you know, stay inside. People, I'm going to Home Depot, because a lot of people are just doing projects at home.
Yeah.
You know, and it shows, because like when I go to Menards, there's a line out the fucking door because they only allow so many people in.
Yeah.
And it's more packed than it's ever been.
God damn.
And it's a little annoying just because for me, it's like I'm you know, it's my business. Like I'm going to get stuff for my business.
Yeah.
I'm not doing home fucking projects. You know?
So you should be priority.
Yeah,
Not
like
priority,
out,
but-
like wrapped around the buildings and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
like
wild.
insane to see.
Be home.
Right. Go home, watch Netflix.
Yeah, come on, guys.
You're never gonna finish that goddamn project. Get the fuck out of my way.
Now
Yeah,
when I like,
feel-
because they're doing those at like every store around here now.
Yeah,
like in the Chicago at
X amount
least.
of people inside.
Yeah, and like they have lines and like, so now if I ever, luckily I've
And
been
then it looks extra long because you have to be 6 feet apart too.
Yeah.
So the lines look massive.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I remember, well, what I do, like, luckily I've been missing most of the lines. Like by the time I get to the stores, there's no line to wait in. But like, I've been bringing my noise canceling headphones with me and shit whenever I go, because I'm just like, well, I want something to do if I'm gonna have to sit out here for a half hour in line. The longest I've waited is 15 minutes at
Oh,
Trader
that's not
Joe's.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long does like a Menards trip take for you?
Well, this time around it was really bad just because like it only took me maybe 10 minutes to get in.
Oh,
But like obviously they've hired on a lot of new people just because of the influx of everybody going there. There's a lot of people that don't know what they're doing, and I like did an order online. First time ever from Menards. I was like, oh, I'll order online. I can just go grab it and get the fuck out right away. Not the case, dude. They like struggle to find what I ordered like for a good 25 minutes. I was like, okay, this is a thing, huh? Like I could have gone over to the paint department, got what I needed, just got the fuck out. I was like, oh, what am I doing? So it turned into this ridiculously long run. Although it worked out because I did finish spraying something, so I needed it to dry anyway.
Oh, cool.
So I had time to kill.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah. It's just little things, you know? It's just like, but it is what it is, and glad to be working, so I guess I can't complain that much.
Yeah, right. What have you been doing like the most in your free time, like when you're not working and shit?
Shit, lately sleeping.
Yeah.
Because I work like from like 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. Like
fuck every day.
Shit.
Yeah. Well, no, like I work this week. I did like overtime, so I did like 50 hours this week. So yeah, pretty much. And then I got like 3 days off usually.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
damn, 50 hours like, and then 3 days. Well,
yeah. Well, it's usually like 40 hours, but I did overtime this past week. So
okay,
because I'm paying like double overtime, so like right now. So I as well take advantage of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I've been trying to like write, like trying to get more of the next Symbolik album done, but like, yeah, lately, and I'm trying to do like a couple playthroughs and shit like that too. I just got like some like lighting and shit like that. So, like,
oh, that's cool. That'll be sweet, man. Hell yeah. Do you So how you said so this Symbolik record? It was initially recorded. You said in like 2000. You guys tried doing it in like 2013 and 14, and you guys like lost the files for it.
Well, we recorded with our friend. Like basically tracked everything. And like he programmed drums and all that shit, and then he like his computer like crashed, like hard drive crashed, and he lost everything after that. And then I like started to learn how to do shit myself and like record things. I went to school eventually, like to Full Sail for like audio production. So like I learned how to do all that shit. Like, and then basically over that long period of time, me just doing other shit and stuff like that, I like started to record shit and, and I deleted an album like that was pretty much like this one, but it was a little different, and then like fucking started again, and then like basically got to where the album is now.
Wow.
So,
what made you want to delete that previous record?
I mean, it was just like I wasn't happy with a lot of shit, so you know, like that's the problem too. I think with when you record your own shit, like it gives you the freedom to like take however long you want and shit.
Yeah, definitely. So are there are these all the same songs on the current album?
There's a few different ones, but like it's weird because this album spans from like there's songs from about 2010, 2011.
Wow.
Like written all the way up to like 2017 was like probably the last song written. 2017.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I wonder what your next record will sound like, you know, being that I'm assuming it'll, you know, be in more of a short time window there.
Yeah. Like I said, I got like 5 songs right now for that. So I'm like 10 or 12 at least. So
hell yeah.
But all of that, the new stuff is like within like the past year. So like it's a lot more recent and like how my style is now and shit like that.
Awesome. Yeah, the record's fantastic. I mean, it sounds, when I hear it immediately, I think like melodic death metal, you know? Like,
yeah, it's pretty much not like super technical. Like, it's like,
yeah, but melodic and like very, like the songs, there's always some type of like melody idea going on. Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, very cool. So what would you say that shit is like influenced by for you?
Like I don't know. I listened to a lot of shit over the years, but like the Swedish, like the melodic death metal, like Morse Principium Est is like one of my favorite bands.
Oh, hell yeah.
And like their album The Unborn and
yeah, dude.
Shit. That
I
was
love
like
that record
on me. So like that shit like that, like that goes back to like me graduating high school, that era and shit, like 2005 to 7, 8, like that whole era. Like that melodic death metal stuff, pretty much.
Yeah, hell yeah.
A lot of like classical shit, like Jason Becker too, like people like that. Like,
okay, I can hear some of that too for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, dude, you guys rip, man. It's very enticing music. Like it's very exciting to listen to, and I feel like all the playing is very sick.
Yeah,
Very cool
trying
shit.
to step it up too for like the next album too. So
Hell yeah. So with the touring you were going to be doing, I knew there was a tour with like Flub lined up, right? Flub and Aetherius.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Were you guys planning on playing any of that new material, or was it going to be all stuff from the new record?
All stuff from Emergence, the album that just came out.
Hell yeah.
Nothing like new yet, and we don't play anything off the EP that we released either. So it's all just current album.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That makes sense. That's cool though, man. Yeah, that's smart. You know, like album just came out. Why wouldn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Especially since it's your guys' debut. It's so crazy, man. Thinking about first albums and how like, I mean, that's the same thing. You know, the Warforged record is similar to the situation you're in. The music doesn't span as long, like that many years, but it spans a few. Like it took
Pretty
about
good chunk of time,
like 5 years, and it's definitely weird putting out your first record thinking that like that's like everything. You know, you have your whole life as source material up until that point, and then it's
basic.
like yeah, and then you got album number 2, and then or whatever you're gonna release next, and then it's just like oh shit, you know, it's crunch time, and it's pretty.
That's trying to keep the hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And it's good though, because I think that's what elevates a lot of bands from going to like, you know, being like from just being a local band or, you know, doing it as like a hobby to really, you know, becoming a band almost. I feel like that kind of happens then.
Yeah, because you got that pressure on you, so you have to, you got to work, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You got to work.
It's not as comfortable as, you know, before where you got all that time.
Yeah. Well, then sometimes you'll hear more consistency that way too, you know? So
yeah, and you tend to not overthink as much. You'll just do, you know. I mean, it's the same thing like recording, like how sometimes you will put a bunch of process on stuff and then you just print it and you're like, that's it, that's the sound. We got to go from there.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing. You know, it's like you can't be like, oh, let's try this part this way. We'll spend a whole month just trying to figure out this 10-second snippet. It's like, no. This is how we wrote it. It sounds great. Let's just go and then go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. Shit, dude, I am baked at the moment.
Me too.
Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear that, man. I figured you'd be smoking, so I was like, you know what? I'll partake a little bit too. It's almost like we're actually here in person.
Awesome.
Hell yeah, dude. Man, I miss you. I fucking miss...
Yeah, I miss you all, you guys.
Yeah, I miss the fucking world. Like... It's insane. Like, but when the world's back, hopefully we could always, you know, link up again. Shit, man. Yeah, all that Inanimate tour we did together was so much fun, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good times on that.
Fucking water park day we're in like Little Rock, Arkansas or some shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah. It was sick, dude.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was dope when we did that. Fuck, I forgot about that. Max got sun poisoning.
Oh.
What the?
Yeah, his like fucking arms got burnt so bad.
Oh no!
Like he could barely play guitar the next day, like because the strap hurt so bad. It was really bad.
Hold it like around him.
Yeah, that was like that was the first time I've heard of solar cane, which is like apparently this type of like lotion, like this aloe lotion.
Oh, okay. So like Novocaine, but
Yeah, but apparently it's really dangerous if you use it like too much of it or something like that.
Well, yeah, because it's a numbing agent. So
Yeah.
it's obviously some sort of chemical in there.
But yeah, Max was putting that on his burn, so
Fuck. It worked? Sort of?
yeah. I mean, by the end of it, a lot of shit happened to Max on that tour. That was just like he had tonsillitis by the end of it.
Jesus.
Yeah, so. But that's a story that I'm not willing to divulge in. So
why not?
Because it's not my business
Right.
to say. Yeah. So
there's a story there.
Yeah. Whenever he comes on the show again,
fuck. All right,
you know,
book
if he
him.
feels like if he feels like telling that story,
I want to know.
Yeah. But yeah, man, fun shit. That was sick though. That day in Little Rock, Arkansas, like we went to this sick ass barbecue restaurant. And then we went to this water park, which was sick. And then we got that ice cream at that place. You remember that spot?
Yeah, I think so.
It was like the best date I've ever been on. And it was with all guys. It was so sick. And like everything's so cheap there. Like the ice cream, it was this restaurant, it was called Brahms. It's like a chain out there. It's kind of like Culver's. It's kind of similar to that, but still a little different. But like you could get this like big ass like mountain of ice cream cone type thing. And
yeah, I do remember that.
yeah, and like typically in Chicago they'd be like, all right, that's $23 and 16 cents, sir. But like here they were like, yeah, $3.49, and I'm just like, what, dude? Like, are you kidding me? And like, yeah, I remember Max.
Dude, Little Rock, Arkansas. Like no one ever plays Little Rock that I know of. Like that's like one of those. Like that whole state's that and like Alabama. I've only just like passed through it. Like
really, have you never played a show in Alabama?
I don't think so.
That's insane. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've also noticed that, like, I'm like, why do bands never play Alabama on tours? Or, like, even, like, Louisiana sometimes.
Yeah, I've played Louisiana, but that's usually a rare one. That'd be, like, if you're going, like, you know, from Texas to, like, Florida.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes they'll have, like, shows in Louisiana. So.
How is that? Is it ever cool, or is it always weird?
It's all right. Like, Louisiana's cool. Like, it's fucking... hell hot. Like I don't know. I don't like the humidity. Like can't fuck with it. Like
those swamps, dude.
Yeah, we went and saw like some gators at the swamps too. Like that's sick. There was like this little like creature, like this little kid, like old man looking kid there. Like I don't know if it was like inbred or what. Like it was crazy.
Really?
It was dope.
Was he like a freak show attraction or something?
Like,
wait, was he part of the amusement park or was he a person visiting?
It was like this gator tour thing. And he's like, hey, we want to see some gators. And then, like, this dude was like, yep, the gator here now, or some shit like that. Like, yeah, and fucking, Andrew hung up and he's like, oh, we're going. And fucking.
Oh, no. Oh, wait.
Like a little fucking I don't know what like disease or something those type of people had. Like it looked hella weird. Like it was fucking hella funny though.
Damn, that is. Yeah, but that is I mean that's cool. That's cool that you guys went.
At the gator place though, that was dope.
Yeah. Did you eat alligator there?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I've never tried alligator, but I kind of want to. Yeah. Have you?
Mm-hmm.
What's it taste like?
Like chicken.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So if all the chickens run out, there's an alternative.
We got gator.
Dude, gators are like so ugly. Do you ever think about they're basically like dinosaurs.
Yeah, they're like little dinosaurs.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Well, they are awesome, but they're not attractive. Like
I don't think that's what they're going for.
Yeah. Well, it'd be cool if they were, you know, like a sexy alligator. Yeah, dude. That's possible.
There might be one out there.
A sexy alligator. I kind of want to just type that into Google Images and see what the fuck happens.
Go for it.
Nah.
All right.
Not now.
Add that to your algorithms.
Yeah, my algorithms. Oh, yeah.
Danny can help you out with that in case they get out of whack.
We have the singer in our band was making an argument the other day and stating that he I think his exact words were, "I'm good at algorithms," and
as well as he's a numbers guy.
Yeah, first he was a numbers guy, and then
for
he
those
said,
listening.
yeah, and then he said he's good at algorithms, and then it's just like, I don't think that's like a thing you could be good at, but like. It just he is just like it's like somebody says something to you that dumb, and it's like really hard to not like laugh in their face, but you try really hard not to.
I mean, he is a friend.
Yeah, he's a friend. It's just like having a slow friend, you know. Like
you gotta be patient, you just gotta be patient.
That's so bogus. That is so bogus.
Yeah, whatever. I don't think he listens to the show anymore because we've talked about him a few times, and he's never brought it up.
He's never said anything.
So I think we're in the clear.
Yeah, we probably are. That is true. Damn. So with the tour that you guys were going on, was that going to be like everybody that's in the band, like all you guys, or was there going to be any fill-ins or anything?
The one with Flub we were about to do. It's basically me, the vocalist Chris, and our drummer Brandon. We're doing it, but we have Damon now, Damon Koenig on guitar.
Oh yeah, he's playing with you guys?
Yeah.
Sick, permanently?
He joined.
Awesome.
Filling in for that. He was supposed to fill in for the Inanimate tour too, basically. Like, he was on that.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I saw him with that band Aether.
Yeah.
On the tour,
Yeah, that's where I met pretty much.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, that's cool that he's doing that now. And you guys don't have a bass player?
We do pretty much. He's like live member now, but Curtis Riley he did that Archaic tour, and he's from Wormflesh.
Okay, I gotcha. Was he was playing bass on that Archaic tour?
Yeah, the one last year with Beyond Creation.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Alrighty. I think we were on tour, and I didn't go to that tour because we were on tour when it was hitting Chicago.
Who was it? Beyond Creation, Fallujah, the Equipoise Archaic one. Yeah, that one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Curtis played with Archaic on that, basically, and then...
Oh, there we go. You cut out there for a second, but we gotcha.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. You're all good. So do you find yourself playing any video games during quarantine?
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, yeah. I got it too, but I'm not playing it, but I should.
Why?
I don't know. Because I'm Animal Crossing, honestly. That's why. But
that turnip game.
Yeah, that turnip game. Dude, it's Sunday, which means that I spent $800,000 on turnips today. I'm about to fucking flip that shit. Dude, I'm about to make so much money this week. It's going to be fucking I'm going to have over
swimming in turnip money.
I should have over 4 million.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Turnip mogul.
Yeah, dude. Turnip mogul, dude. You know what's up, dude. Fuck, I miss you guys, man. Shit, that tour was so much fun, dude.
Yeah. I have to do some shit again. Do some Artisan Era Fest tour.
I know there's been subtle talks about it, and obviously we're down.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It'd be dope.
It would be super fun.
There's a lot of bands. I mean, it would be like a mini Summer Slaughter with like way less like people, probably.
Yeah, definitely less people and like, yeah, more bandmates than maybe people at the shows. No, I don't know. I wonder how it would be. I wonder if it's that big, like to where like a lot of people would come out.
I think so. Like, I don't know. Like you guys have a pretty good following. I see. Like, there's a lot of people. Like when we were doing the Alter Beast tour, like a lot of people were coming out to see you guys. Who I noticed, like more so than Alter Beast. Even they're like leaving for after they watched you guys, basically, or some shit. You know?
Yeah, that was definitely a little weird.
Like the opening band.
Yeah. Man, there were some weird ass openers on that tour.
Wait, you guys?
No, like opening local. Well, yeah, we are weird ass. We are a weird ass opener. But yeah, also there was some weird opening bands on that tour. Huh?
Yeah, you meant the local bands.
Yeah.
Like the local openers.
Yeah, those guys. Dude, I don't remember the local openers, but you remember that little small like VFW hall we played in like Portland or whatever? That was fucking, and that we drove like 9 hours up there to go to like, or whatever that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck,
that was,
man.
That was a weird one. I think the sound was pretty bad there too.
Yeah, it was some weird ass PA that they had.
Yeah.
Like a rented PA, right?
I don't know what
or
the fuck
like a
it
band
was.
brought it or something.
Yeah, remember? Because like we were on the way to that shit.
Or some shit too. And then they like pulled it together the last minute or something.
Yeah, they were going to the show was almost going to be canceled. But we had to go through there anyway.
Joe Jan saved it.
Yeah, he did come out. That was pretty wild.
There was a good amount of people there for you guys too, I remember.
Yeah, we had some friends come out to that show. Like the old drummer of Roman Ring, the guy that I replaced, he lives out in Portland. He was actually on our show a few weeks ago. Yeah, so he came out to that, and I got to meet him there for the first time, and it was funny because like
parking lot.
And we smoked a spliff, and I got a headache because I'm not used to nicotine.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, I wonder, is that like, have you ever smoked spliffs? You like them?
I'm not a big fan, but I have smoked them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really like tobacco. Like, I smoke blunts, but it's different.
Yeah, it is different. I mean, I just find it so weird that like, what's the benefit of getting a nicotine and a weed buzz? It seems like a weird.
I don't get it either.
Yeah.
Isn't that popular though in like England or something like that? Like
spliffs, yeah,
right?
Yeah, they're big in
which is
England.
weird. I don't
Yeah,
get it either. Yeah,
They'll put like a little tobacco on the weed in the bong. Like, that shit's fucking harsh. Like,
ugh.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Good enough. Like, what are you doing?
I don't know. Yeah, it does sound kind of fucking gross.
Yeah,
I don't know. Whatever, man. Everybody's got their fucking thing. You know, I shouldn't be kink shaming them for fucking
yeah, you should
throwing their tobacco in their
ahead.
bong.
It's fine.
shame.
Yeah, dude. King shame those motherfuckers, dude. What are you doing with your weed? Fuck, man. Dude, it's been today, like this weekend in Chicago, the weather was so fucking nice. Like yesterday it was 76 degrees. Today it's been like 70 degrees outside. And it was super sunny on the way here. But what's the weather like over there right now?
Getting pretty hot.
Yeah.
So,
was it like 80s, 90s?
it's probably like 90s. I haven't checked, but like I know it's gonna get hotter too, because like where I'm at, it gets like 110 sometimes in the middle of summer. Like,
whoa, what do you do to live, man?
I just die, dude.
You just die?
Fucking Phoenix Down, revive me.
There you go. How far are you in that game?
Oh, in Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
Probably like chapter 8. I'm in the slums with Aerith right now.
Yeah.
If you play the original, you know, like.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Hell yeah. That's sweet, man. Yeah, I got to get on it, dude. The thing was, I bought all these games when this quarantine shit started, and then I just play Animal Crossing. Like I got the new Doom. I got the 2016 Doom. I got and I got Final Fantasy. But fucking Animal Crossing fucking owns me, dude. I don't know how to break free from the animal shackles that they have me in.
Play at the same time while you're playing your PlayStation.
I could, hypothetically. No, man, I got shit to do.
It's got turnip for fucking.
Yeah, I got turnips to flip, man.
I mean, you can't just like have a little ticker on on the Switch going and like watch the turnip prices, play PlayStation at the same time.
Well, that's not how it works, Bill.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah, exactly. So before you go making suggestions, I use a ticker on my phone.
Oh, okay. I don't even need to be on the Switch.
Yeah, so I sign up for like people. Yeah, I don't want to get into it right now. It's long. It's a lot.
Get a little self-conscious about it.
No, I'm not self-conscious. It's just like, I don't want to get into this fucking big ass conversation.
It's fair. I've heard it a bunch and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm part of the Animal Crossing black market. So like, it's where people like flip, like give you good turnip prices. You could come to their island and sell them, but you have to like do favors for them and shit. Like kill
like
people.
Sexual favors.
No, but it's just like you do shit for them in the game. Like they charge you like a fee or some shit. So
maybe I should get it for you.
Dude, you should. Do you have a Switch?
No. Yeah, I got a Switch.
Dude, why? Yeah, fucking get it. Let it consume you. Symbolik second record. Animal Crossing.
Fucking turnip mogul.
Yeah, dude, you will be a turnip mogul just like me. Honestly, it was Spencer from Inferi who gave me this tip about the black market. So, and he's a real mogul. I visited his town. I played with him last week, and it's like insane how sick it is. Yeah, he's put a lot of time into that game.
How many different people have you played that game with?
Like 4 or 5 people now. 4 or 5 people. In that range, somewhere in that small numerical range.
Who's got the sickest island?
Spencer, by far. Yeah. Well, in his defense, in the other people's defense, actually, most of them I had played on are pretty early on, so not everybody had the time to like trick out their island. Right. But like his, it's like like he restructured the entire thing. It takes a lot of time, and like all the little attention to detail he put in, it's wild, dude. Like if you saw it, you'd be like, "Holy shit!"
That's awesome.
That's so good. Laughing at it.
That's great, man.
Well, I'm glad you like it, Bill, because it's my life.
That's fine. At least you're doing that.
Yeah,
it's good. Staying out of trouble.
Yeah, you know.
Working on those turnip prices.
Yeah, but aside from Animal Crossing, which always seems to be brought up on this show now.
I'm very intrigued by it. Like you caught my attention with this whole turnip market and like trying to figure out when's a good time to sell, when's a good time to buy.
Well, yeah. Next time we practice, I'll bring it by.
I want to see this in action. See this shit.
Yeah, it's sick. Trust me, you'll love it. You'll buy a Switch.
I'm good.
I'm surprised you haven't already.
I barely been playing games though. That's why
I don't care, Bill. Buy a Switch.
No. Just so I can play Animal Crossing.
Yeah, or whatever you want. No, you don't even have to play that. All right, back to reality.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sure. We can pivot back if you want.
Yeah. Well, fuck, man. So, you got this record out, and we're in a pandemic, which sucks, but it's also sick at the same time because you can listen to the record.
Sick on so many levels.
Yeah. And it is actually physically sick. Yeah. You know, the state of the world. And, you know, we're living in it, dude. We're living through it.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, dude.
All right.
We're inspired, man. Are you inspired, dude?
No.
We'll get inspired. I know Alan's inspired, dude.
That's fair.
Yeah. You inspire.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, that's all I'm trying to do, man. Is inspire you. That's all I ever wanted. You know?
That's all you've done.
Hell yeah. Shit, dude. It's insane to me to see, like, you know, a band like that has like how you guys have now added this whole new component to like everything that the Artisan era like is putting out. Like it's just another flavor of like this death metal style that they're honing in on. And I feel like they're like so close to just having it all like well-rounded and out. You know what I mean? Like it's like they almost have something for everybody on that record label.
Yeah, they just signed like Abiotic and shit, like so they're definitely reaching out to.
Yeah, it's definitely
Sutra, all that stuff.
Yeah, I still haven't listened to that band like ever, but everybody loves them.
Which one, Sutra?
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it too much, but you can check it out more for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I need to check it out. The Symbolik record was that's the most recent thing I've heard from the label, and like in a while I have to play catch up with a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, I feel it.
Now that we got all this time, I'm actually I bought the new Black Dahlia Murder record, and we're going to talk about it on an episode that we got next week. But that's pretty cool. Have you heard it at all yet?
I've heard like just the singles. I haven't listened to the whole album.
Are you a big Black Dahlia guy?
Sounds a little more like thrashy sounding from what I've heard.
Yeah,
Like,
kind of. It's almost like, yeah, maybe more thrashy. I don't know. It sounds like Black Dahlia to me, man. Like
it does, but like I can hear like I don't know. It sounds like Brandon Ellis maybe his influence.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot. Especially he is such a sick player, dude.
Yeah, I love his lead style and everything. It's really sick.
Yeah, the leads on that record are like phenomenal. Hell yeah! I just that's like I think the biggest highlight of that record for me is just like how insane of a guitar player that guy is, and like how it's such a different element to what like I mean Ryan Knight was sick, obviously, of course too, but like the old Black Dahlia records, like they weren't like. If you compare like the original lead player to like Brandon now, it's just like insane.
Yeah. Like the first lead guy was good. Like he was way more just kind of melodic with like his phrasing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, and then Ryan Knight, he was like my favorite, I think. But Brandon Ellis is like, I don't know. He's got insane vibrato and shit like that. So.
Definitely. Yeah, Ryan Knight is sick though. Did you ever like Arsis?
Yeah.
Yeah, that band.
And both from Arsis, so pretty sure.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's so weird. I always forget that. Like Ryan Knight wasn't.
They the member. They're like Arsis, give me yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's right. They flip flopped, right?
Yeah, so like Arsis had Ryan Knight, then he quit to join Black Dahlia. Then Brandon Ellis. I think he's still doing Arsis though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he tours with them all the time because, like, when it conflicts with Black Dahlia, but he still, like, writes the music with them and shit, I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, which is cool. That was sick when he joined that band.
Yeah.
It was really cool. Great lead player.
He's not bad.
Yeah.
Ryan Knight, like, that's both bands, basically. We just, like, followed Ryan Knight, I think.
Yeah, for real. Ryan used to live in Chicago for a long time. We would see him at all kinds of shows.
Southside guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
Yeah,
no
where is he
longer.
now?
I think he's in Nashville now.
Okay.
Or something like that. But just being a dad, pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't even know if he's doing band shit anymore. Is he?
He put out like a solo record not too long ago, a couple years ago maybe. And it was like not metal, but just like guitar playing stuff. And that was the last thing I've heard of him doing. Yeah.
That's a bummer. Like,
yeah.
he's so good.
He is a great guitar player. I used to really like, he had a band, his first band, probably not his first band, but the first band I ever heard of him in was this band called The Knife Trade. And do you remember them at all?
Nah.
They were sick. They were like, it was kind of like a metalcore band, but like the riffs were all like insane. And they did a split with Through the Eyes of the Dead, old Through the Eyes of the Dead, like I think predating the first record.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they did the split. But that was the first time I had heard Ryan Knight. I'm like, oh, this guy's sick. Because like I remember when he joined Arsis, and then like in Arsis, I was like, oh, he's really sick. And then yeah, obviously in Dahlia, it was just an upgrade. But it's cool because that band is like now almost like, you know, you could like pick them apart, their eras on their lead players and shit almost.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, I mean, I think this is only his second album with the band, but still. And he recorded it, I'm pretty sure, at least a lot of it.
What do you mean?
Like they tracked a lot of the guitars and stuff, I think just with Brandon, like himself.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Because like I noticed that this was the first one I didn't see Mark Lewis on.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure. I'm like 95% sure. I'm also high, but 95% sure.
So how many albums did Ryan Knight do?
He did
What was it?
4.
Oh wow, so a good chunk.
He did Deflorate. He did Ritual.
Deflorate was my favorite, probably Dahlia album.
Oh,
Nocturnal
cool.
was sick.
Yeah,
And those are like my 2 favorite Dahlias.
yeah. I agree that I think those are the best. Or I don't know. I like Deflorate. I like Miasma, and I like Nocturnal.
My Unhallowed even were dope too. But like, yeah. I stopped listening to him really after, what was that, Abysmal?
Yeah.
Like that one, I wasn't feeling that one too much.
Yeah, I didn't like that one either. And but I didn't mind the last one.
Yeah, what was it, Nightbringers?
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
There's good songs on that one.
Definitely.
I seen them on that tour they did, they killed it. Like the Nightbringers tour or whatever.
Oh, with Decrepit Birth and shit?
I think Decrepit Birth did. I can't remember. All I remember is Dahlia on that tour.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw them on the Nightbringers tour as well. I think it was like Suffocation, Decrepit Birth, and then a couple other bands I hadn't heard of.
That though. I think it was some other bands, like not as big as that though. Like the one that they played where I saw.
Okay.
Like probably like a different lineup or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I thought that record was cool. I thought it was I kind of fell off after Ritual, which was the one after Deflorate. I liked that album a lot, but then after that I forget what it was called. That was when Shannon Lucas quit and stuff, and then I was kind of like, I don't give a shit anymore.
That's
And
much the same time. Like Ritual I liked, but like not as much as Deflorate. So then like it just
yeah,
went down after that for like pretty much.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the one after that.
I can't either. Yeah, there's one I'm spacing on the name. It's got the purple album cover. I just can't remember what it's called.
The one Ultra Beast did
Everblack?
the Dollar tour with.
Yes. Everblack.
Cheating.
Black.
Oh, you're looking? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the Dollar tour Ultra Beast did.
But were you not in Ultra Beast at the time?
That was like the original lineup back when like Gabe, Rusty, and Munchie, Michael, the bassist, who's my friend. Like he lives in Stockton too, so.
Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. Does that dude play in any bands?
What?
Is that dude playing in any bands?
He's playing in Nihil Futurum right now, actually in a Sacramento band. He's playing guitar in a band.
Oh, cool. Well, that's sweet. Yeah, man. Fuck.
He used a bass player for Symbolik before Alter Beast, actually. Like, I recommended him to that, like, back when, because I've played with, like, Symbolik played a bunch of shows with Alter Beast back in the day, and, like, that's how I knew Andrew and we were friends and all that.
Uh-huh. Damn, that's
pretty
really
much
cool. So then that it kind of, yeah, I mean, that's cool. That made sense. I knew Symbolik like forever. I didn't know you were in that band until you told me you were in that band on the, I think, you know what? I think it was the first time I met you, which was in Milwaukee, on the Rivers, on a tour with Rivers and Fury.
Oh yeah, you guys came to hang out, right? With on the, like, we were chilling in the
green room.
Green room thing. Yeah, I remember that.
At the Miramar Theater, I think it was. Yeah, and that was the first time I had met you, and you told me you played in Symbolik too, and I was like, oh, I know that band. I just didn't know anybody in that band. But yeah, that's when I found out Nathan played in Singularity.
Yeah, and then Mike and Flub.
Yeah.
Which is because, like, we all toured with Inferi, and then all our bands basically now on Artisan Era.
Yeah.
No coincidence there.
Yeah, that is funny, man. That is pretty crazy. Yeah, it's sick though. Yeah. And that was a wild night, man. I remember it very vividly. Danny got very fucked up that night.
I feel like anytime Danny's involved, that's usually going to happen.
Jace got really fucked up. Jace got, oh my God. Jace drove us up there, and I had to drive Jace's car back to Chicago. So
You got back.
yeah, that's actually happened a couple times, dude. There was, I remember this very specifically. It was after the last Arcspire Tech Trek tour they did with Inferi. We all went out to the show, and like we all got either a combination of drunk and high, and Jace got drunk, and Jace drove us, and like Jace was like gonna give us all rides home, but he was too fucked up. But like me and Alex wanted the rides anyway.
Oh man.
Like, it was like we all got in. It was like me, Adrian, Alex, and Jace in Jace's car, and I was like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna drive all the way up north to my place, and then you drive, and then it was gonna be Adrian. Then you take over and you drive yourself
Like
back
a
to your
relay race.
apartment. Yeah, and then Alex lives closest to Jace, so I was like, Alex, why don't you just drive Jace home and then like catch an Uber or like, you know what I mean, or like walk home
Good
from
strategy.
there.
Yeah.
But Alex actually drove himself home and made Jace drive himself back.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, it was definitely.
I guess that's being responsible. Oh no, did we lose him? Womp womp.
Oh shit!
I wanted to go. Oh, what does it say?
I don't know. Well, hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you cut out there for a second. I'm sorry, man.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, that was after that Tech Trek night.
Fine. It was fine on my end.
Yeah, Alex was talking a lot about sex on that drive. I remember specifically. I remember.
Doesn't he?
Huh?
Doesn't he always?
Yeah, a lot of
Seems to be his go-to topic.
Oh man. Well, shit. Fuck, man, I'm having a brain fart. I had something to say, and I'm fucking losing it. I'm not there today, dude. I'm not giving you my A game, Alan. I apologize. I'm definitely out.
Step your game, bro.
I will. You know what? You're taking another hit. I'll take another hit. Then I'll get inspired.
Just drink some of your sanitizer.
Sanitizer, yeah.
That'll clear you. Mm-hmm. Be good.
Clear out your lungs. Disinfect them.
Yeah, you know, that's what the president said to do. So
Yeah.
I'm on the case, Mr. President. You know what's funny? I got a letter from Trump in the mail today, letting me know that I would be receiving a stimulus and direct deposit. I already got it. I got it the first day.
That's what I don't get. Like,
and I'm like, why am I getting this letter now? And you know what's funny is like, I remember reading articles that day where they were saying, you know, news sites were saying like, oh, Trump wants to delay the check so he could like handwrite his signature on him.
Well, not even that. He just wanted his name on it.
Yeah. And
which he did.
the letter I got just looks so bad. Like it's so like
he typed it up.
no, but like the quality of the letter itself. It's from the IRS. And it just looks like this really shitty Xeroxed version of like an original sheet of paper.
Really?
And it's like off. Yeah, dude. It's like it's really funny. It looks so bad. And it's just like like, oh, I already got it, but
Thanks
for the letter.
heads up.
Yeah.
Like,
so weird.
somebody had a good point on Facebook. They're like, well, I'm glad that they're helping out the Postal Service by using it. You know, like that's a plus.
Oh my God. Dude, I hate the mail. They're so shitty at it. I just lost like 3 packages recently.
Like being sent to you, or
It was, being sent to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I've like never lost a package.
It's happened to me all the time. I've lost packages. And then people are like, and then everybody's like, why does nobody want to use the Postal Service? Why do you think, dude?
Those are dog shit.
Yeah,
for
they
sure.
always fuck my shit up. Like, I don't know.
But I don't know. I've never had like too many issues as far as stuff getting to me, but like going to the post office is always like
Oh yeah, that sucks.
A pain in the
but that's
ass.
like going anywhere. It's not as bad as going to the DMV.
DMV is still far and away the
Yeah.
worst. Yeah.
Alan, what's your worst DMV experience?
All of them.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good answer.
All of them are the worst.
I think when I was like, this is pretty bad. When I was like 21 or something like that, I was at the DMV and like this like older like weird kind of guy, like he was like talking to me like in line, and I mentioned like I worked at like a music store, like which was like, you know, like in a certain area in town, and like then like the next day he like showed up at my work and like was like he like started like stalking me, I think, and like he like come to the place and he like gave me like a letter like talking about like all this like weird shit, and like then I never saw him again, and then like it was in the paper that he like was arrested at a park and was like a pedophile and like
what the
fucking,
fuck?
like pulled his dick out in like at like a school or so, like went to a school and like pulled his dick, like some weird ass shit.
Whoa, dude, that's insane.
Like he was from the DMV. Like
So that's your worst DMV
Wow.
experience?
yeah,
That's a pretty bad one.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
insane.
man.
I did not expect this
Mine
to go
was a
there.
long wait. Oh man, I had to wait a really long time. That was it.
That's insane.
Fuck.
So was the letter like handwritten?
yeah.
And it just had a bunch
I don't
of
even like it was like a couple pages. It was like he was like, I'll fucking love you forever and like all this shit. Like he's like, you're my friend and like all this shit. Like in the like hella weird. Like, and I just left the letter at like work. Weird.
Oh fuck, you just cut out again, man.
Shit.
Yeah, but we heard you say you left the letter at work.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
You know, like, I'm not gonna keep this.
Insane.
About it. Like and then a few months later I heard what he did and shit like that. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, dude, that was your friend, man. What the fuck, dude? He'll fucking love you forever, dude.
Apparently.
That's horrifying.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Good God.
Dude, I remember when I was working at Triton College in the mailroom. I remember every once in a while we'd get some like insane fucking like handwritten letters from weird people like going to the school, and we would get these weird ones that sometimes it was from a woman, and she was just
Why
writing
were
this
you reading them? Like,
because they would be sent to like Triton College and like with no other,
like for
so we would
so-and-so
have to
speak.
check and see
Triton
where
College.
it's, yeah,
Oh, okay.
and we
That's good.
were able to check then. So, but it would always be to like some like it was like some guy's name, like just a first name, and it was nobody we could ever figure out, and like sometimes and it would always be like fuck you, you fucking piece of shit, but it was like all misspelled and looked like somebody was clearly on drugs writing this. And then one time it came like there was like a picture attached to one of them, like, and it was a picture of like,
dude, how have you not told me about any of this?
I
That's
don't
crazy.
know. It was, I don't know. But there was like a picture of this girl's like ass, but like it was really gross looking and like
What the
not an
fuck?
attractive person. And yeah, it was really fucking
Like
weird.
the person
dude.
sending the letter
Yeah,
had the picture?
I don't know. Like I have no idea.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was addressed to a dude, and it was definitely a woman in the picture. It was
Okay.
it was really strange.
Weird.
Yeah. But then we would just get people that would like send in like weird suggestion letters, and they would be like, we think you should do this. And then it's like, what, who is this going to?
Right.
Like, what?
Like, just
Yeah.
picture them like, oh, I'm going to tell Triton about this. Like, like as if it's an entity, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Triton needs to know about this.
Yeah. I think it was all like probably people that had
It's probably like
something going on.
schizophrenic people.
Yeah. It's insane, dude. Yeah, but that would be like, imagine somebody coming up to you at work and giving you a letter.
Yeah, fuck that. Like,
Yeah.
I am out.
Is this the dude from DMV? What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. Dude, you should fucking, has that story ever influenced anything with Symbolik?
No. Usually block that out.
Fair enough.
That'd be sick if it did one day, man. You know, if you need some ideas, you got a whole well of them.
Yeah, right
with
there.
that.
Pretty good source material.
All right, so I asked you what your worst experience at a DMV was. That's pretty bad.
That's a good question. I like that one.
But how about your best experience at a grocery store?
I don't have one.
Yeah, I don't know if I have one either. That's kind of a broad question. Yeah, the best experience. I don't know. When nobody's there.
That's always good.
Yeah, that just never happens.
Yeah,
Like,
it never happens. Even when you wait to go late and then everybody thinks to do that, so everybody's there late.
Worst.
Yeah. And it's just like, fuck, man. I thought I was smart.
Like the warehouse ones, like Costco and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, hate those places.
Yeah. I don't belong to any. Do you?
Well, my folks do Sam's Club, so like I vicariously go to Sam's Club.
How long have your parents been doing Sam's Club for?
Oh, as long as it's been around.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And it's cool because since we're like a business and everything, we have like a business Sam's Club membership, which is sick because then you can go in super fucking early, which my mom is like, yeah, I don't give a shit. I'll get up at 6 a.m. and go to Sam's Club. Oh, cool. And you go and there's nobody in there.
Yeah.
Other people like businesses and stuff like that, but you pretty much have the store to yourself. It's kind of sick.
That is cool. Yeah. Fuck, man. Sam's Club. I don't think I've ever been inside a Sam's Club.
It's not that impressive.
No.
Imagine like an even lawless Walmart with like more shit. Like that's kind of it.
Yeah. I applied to work at that Costco that they built over there.
Which one?
The one on North Avenue.
Oh, where Kittyland used to be?
Mm-hmm. I didn't get the job.
I think my buddy Nick tried it. It was either that one or the other one that they opened up in North Riverside.
Okay.
And I think he got the call back, but at that point he already got a job at Whole Foods. Which I haven't talked to him recently, but I'm sure that's got to be a bit of I know they're having issues right now, so
yeah.
Wonder how that's going.
So what are you doing now?
What
are you doing? Like
That's such an open question.
What are you doing for work now?
Right now?
I work at Amazon, like the warehouse.
Oh, yeah. Okay, duh.
At the top.
My bad. Yeah, okay.
I used to do Instacart, though, where I fucking would go shopping for people. I'd have to go to Costco and shit. Like, that was the worst. Like,
really?
It's like people, I'm trying to, like, smash into people like, with my cart.
Hell yeah. They got those big carts there, too, man. Those big Costco carts. Yeah. Because you got a lot of shit.
Get the big flatbed.
Wonder how fast toilet paper. I'm stroking out, guys. Sorry. The more you laugh, the more I'm gonna laugh.
I know. It's
but
good.
I wonder how fast toilet paper. Yeah,
pretty fast. Yeah, I know it wasn't there. Like the one of the times my mom went.
Yeah,
like, and then they're also limiting because it's funny with those stores. It's like the idea is you buy everything in bulk. And they're not letting you do that. They're like one item. That's it. They're like breaking stuff up. Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
I don't know.
There's no point.
One more place to try to get toilet paper. And
food.
Yeah.
True. Get some pretzels. Something like that,
Massive bag of pretzels.
What's your go-to snack?
Nice. Look at that. Had her on hand.
Oh, hell yeah. Got those flaming hots. That's sick, dude. You put cheese in that thing?
What?
I should.
Yeah. People put like melted like nacho cheese in there. Yeah. That was a big thing at my high school. I've seen people put taco meat in there too, dude.
Damn.
Oh, that is like a thing.
Yeah. Like the walking taco.
Yeah, that's popular somewhere.
Flaming hot Dorito Locos taco recently.
Whoa,
those are the shit.
I didn't know that was a thing.
There was shit involved. Yeah,
the crazy tacos, man. They're awesome. Yeah. They used to be my go-to, but what is it? I think they stopped. I think they only make the nacho cheese one, or I can't remember. Like, or maybe just the flaming hot. I can't remember, but they stopped the ranch one, which was my favorite.
They'll bring it back one day.
No, the world's ending. They don't need to.
Well, yeah, but they'll still find a way to recycle the same 5 items and reinvent them.
Fine by me.
You know
as
what I
long as they
mean?
bring back those shells.
Yeah. They'll do that.
Unless
I feel
they
like
lost the licensing. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on at Taco Bell right now. You know what I mean?
I don't know. They're trying new shit apparently, and they got rid of a bunch of stuff off the menu.
They always do that though.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
Nacho fries, no nacho fries. You know, it's like, what gives, guys?
Yeah.
Just be
It's
straight
like
up.
when we did the spicy nuggets. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What's your favorite fast food place to go to of all time?
I mean, I don't know. Not fast food, probably, but that would be the smart choice
Yeah.
if I had to choose. Like In-N-Out or some shit.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good choice. In-N-Out's good. You like In-N-Out?
I've been in one, but I've never had it.
What the hell? Why did you
Well,
go
so-
there?
Well, a bunch of
It's
my
not
friends
everybody.
went.
And you didn't eat food there?
No, because we like ate, but right beforehand, we were just meeting up with people.
Oh. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's so... I can't believe you.
Like In-N-Out or Whataburger better.
Oh,
Ooh.
I like Whataburger better,
I've
actually.
had Whataburger, and I liked it.
But in
It
every
didn't first, but I think it's kind of comparable. Like I don't like either one better than the other one.
yeah, I would agree with that. Like I don't like, they're both kind of okay in different ways to me. Neither of them would even be my like first choice.
Really?
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so.
What would you go with?
What's your favorite?
I don't know,
Fast.
man. I was not expected to answer the question, only to ask. That's a tough call, man. I don't know, because like,
I go Wendy's. I like.
yeah,
Wendy's so
I would
much.
probably go with Wendy's, honestly.
Choice. I would say that too.
Yeah,
Like, the spicy nuggets, I could go for that right now.
yeah, dude, that shit is so good. But it's just, I just think the fact that like, In-N-Out is good. The burgers are good, but it's just kind of like, I feel like everything is very like okay, like it's good, like it's all very standard
End
versions
the
of
day,
everything.
It's all fast food.
Exactly.
You know, like,
Yeah.
But I don't know. In-N-Out, I always hear like good things, like from a lot of different people. But
It reminds me of Steak and Shake, kind of.
okay.
A little bit.
Had that, and I want to try that. Like,
Yeah.
really bad.
We got them here. Come on up here. Come on down here to Chicago.
I've not been to Steak and Shake in a minute.
There's like a one right by me, or pretty close to me.
Is there?
In Evanston, yeah.
See, I don't really have one close to me.
I guess not.
Like I remember we used to drive out really far to one, almost near Bolingbrook.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I'm coming for the deep dish.
there you go.
Dude, yeah. You should, man. Have you had deep dish here?
Yeah, I had that. What is it? Giordano's? Like
Yeah, Giordano's.
I don't know. Yeah, that one.
Giordano's is sicker anyway.
Dude, I keep getting emails from
I-
Yelp about Pequods. They're like, "Well, I know what's
yeah?
going on with Pequods." I was like, "No, I don't. Like, I like it, but I why? Why am I getting that email?"
I don't know, because
It's so
maybe you
weird.
like it a lot.
I've been to it once.
Were you
I've
there
had
that
it
one time
multiple
we
times.
went there?
No, I've been to it. No, I've been to it twice, and then I've had it a few times outside of that, and I like
okay.
it. But like, I just think it's weird that for whatever reason Yelp was like, "You want to know what's going on with Pequods?" Like, nah, I'm good. Like,
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't
Same
care.
shit
I
probably.
mentioned the same shit as before.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Making pizza.
Yeah.
Like,
Damn, I'd love to pick up a pizza from there.
been a while since I've had it. I think the
Yeah.
last time I had it was when we recorded.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I had it recently, like earlier in the year or the end of last year. I can't remember, but it was good. So good.
Take your word for it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, come down here and get that deep dish, dude. Man, I miss California, though. California's sick, dude. I've never been to Stockton, though.
You don't want to.
No?
Don't.
There's nothing cool up there?
No, I mean it's not far from Sacramento, so like it's kind of like the same shit but smaller.
Okay. That's cool. Sacramento's cool.
I guess. Yeah.
I've been to a Taco Bell there. I've been to a Taco Bell there. I've been to Carl's Jr. there, too.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm. Who's the fuck is Carl Sr.?
Carl's Jr.'s father.
What's up with that dude?
He's not making
He
restaurants.
did.
Yeah, do you think Carl Jr. himself is dead too?
Probably like a Dave Thomas situation.
Is that guy dead?
Yeah.
The singer from Oasis
No,
or
Matchbox
20?
Yeah. Nate's second favorite band.
Is that his second favorite band?
Yeah, man. He loves Rob Thomas.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Okay. He hates Rob Thomas?
Does anybody hate Rob Thomas?
I don't fucking know, man. What are you trying to ask me, dude? I've never heard Nate mention that band ever in his entire life.
Yeah,
You're
because
just
he's
fucking
not
with
it.
me.
No, but he does like that song with Carlos Santana and Matchbox 20.
Oh, bad. Fuck that song, dude. You know that song that he's talking about?
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, it's that Santana, like, and the singer from Matchbox 20, that Rob Thomas song. And it's like, or else forget about it. That, yeah.
Okay, perfect rendition. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
exactly. See? Yeah, good. I'm glad I had the talent to pull that one off, but
Gotta play the guitar solo.
I don't know that.
Call Nate.
No, it's a good karaoke song. It's a bad karaoke song. Like, I would
It's
be.
a good bad one.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd like to see Jay sing that.
Why, Chase?
Because it'd be a good Jay song.
No, man. Make Nate sing it because he's all about that song.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
I'll,
ask him about this next week.
I
Like,
will.
He'll gladly tell you how much he likes that song.
that's so
Yeah,
funny.
it's amazing.
That's weird.
I don't think he's a Matchbox 20 fan, but he is a fan of that song.
I don't even think I know any Matchbox 20 songs. Oh, I do know a
You
few
have
of them.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know a few of them. Like 2 a.m. or whatever that song's called.
I don't
3 a.m.
I can't think of him off the top of my head.
It's like that. It's like the big song. I forget what it's called. Oh, well.
I don't know. I always felt that band was like a B-rate version of Fuel. Like,
Oh, dude.
You know.
I remember Fuel.
Fuel was great.
I used to
Shimmer.
love Fuel. Yeah.
yeah, best song ever.
Did you like Fuel, Alan?
Not particularly.
Good answer.
Yeah, that's a very fair answer. Dude, I like the fucking... So what's going on behind you? I see Symbolik, the logo.
Yeah, that's I got like a stage banner
Oh.
made for that tour, and then tour not happening, so it's on my wall.
Hell yeah,
Nice to
that's
get
sick,
some use
dude.
out of it then.
Yeah.
And I have Rivers of Nile and In Theory and Inanimate Existence and shit over there. on that
Yeah, I
side.
see that. Hell yeah. That's dope, dude. I got no flags up.
But you have like
Yeah.
a bunch though, right?
Yeah, I do have a bunch, but I got none up.
You gotta bring it into the room.
Yeah. This one?
Or the practice space. would be
Oh,
cool.
yeah, I should.
We just have the Rivers one up there.
Yeah. Yeah, we have that same Rivers flag you do. I think Jay spotted it.
Yeah, I love that artwork.
Yeah, it's very cool.
The owl.
Yeah, that dude fucking staring right down into your soul.
Fucking owl wizard.
Hell yeah. Well, shit, man. Fuck.
Dude, what's going on over there?
I don't know,
You
man.
are out of it.
I'm good. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just like very much running into walls in my own head, and it's so stupid. But, you know, that's how life goes sometimes, Bill
I guess.
and Alan, you know?
It go like that, man.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, you know? Dude, who is your celebrity crush, Alan?
You, obviously.
Me?
Yeah.
That doesn't count, dude. Give me your real juice. Give me what you got.
Your real juice. Ugh.
But, you know, I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
What about you?
Brendan Fraser.
Okay.
What?
What?
Or what's the other guy? Val Kilmer.
That's a good one.
Yeah. He's a hot dude. Was a hot dude.
Was, yeah. Looking a little rough these days.
Yeah. What's your favorite Val Kilmer role?
The Saint?
Wasn't he Batman or no?
Yes,
yeah, he was
in
Batman. In Batman.
Not Forever. It
I
was-
think it was Forever.
I thought that was Clooney. Because of the stupid credit
Oh,
card.
yeah. Batman Forever credit card?
Don't you remember
No.
the Visa
I was
card?
a kid when that movie came out, dude.
I was a man when that.
Yeah.
I was an adult man when that movie came out. There's a scene where they're like bidding over Poison Ivy, and George Clooney pulls out the Bat card, which prominently displays Visa, and the expiration date says forever on it. Yeah.
Oh.
Ugh. And that's not even the reason why that movie's regarded as like one of the worst.
Fuck that. Damn, dude. Are you Alan, how old are you, man? I always forget. I never knew, probably.
10 years old.
You're 14 years old? How old are you? What are you, 30? 30?
32.
Damn, man. How old are you?
35.
Okay, yeah, you old boy.
Right? No. Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm fucking 15, dude. I'm young and spry.
The beard is 15.
I'm 20. Yeah, I'm 28.
I'll say you are young.
Yeah, he's a little baby.
Yeah, I am a little baby. So you would have been like a senior when I was a freshman in high school.
Yeah, probably. I graduated like 2005.
Yeah, I graduated in 2010.
That was 03.
Were you?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man.
Yeah. Like this year, like in October. So,
Dude, all I can associate 2003 is with like albums that came out in 2003.
What?
But I didn't even listen to the albums that when they were out at that time.
You just knew they were out?
Well, now I know that they were out then, and I'm like, oh wow, so that band was young. Like,
What was your favorite 2003 album?
in 2003, I don't even know. Like probably like Newfound Glory or something like that.
All right.
Or like Green Day or something at the time. What was the lamest band you think you ever liked, Alan?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I mean, I like Blink-182 a lot. So,
Me too. I like that band a lot.
So,
Yeah. I mean, they're from California though, dude. So you got that.
Yeah, they're your neighbor.
Yeah.
you have to.
You know, yeah.
You're
they're
obligated to.
hometown represent, dude. Are there any like big bands that have come out of Stockton?
There's not really a big metal scene here. There's like only like a couple bands, like, and they both broke up like in the last year or something. So,
Oh, okay. So now it's just you guys. So there's no fucking competition.
Nice. You just running it there.
not even any like venue. Like we haven't played here in a long time. We actually did book a show for the first time in Stockton, like for that tour that got canceled.
Oh.
Like, it was going to be like the first time in like 4 or 5 years that we've played here.
Wow.
So, but usually we play Sacramento. That's kind of like our, like, basically our scene, pretty much.
Gotcha. Is the Blue Lamp still there?
I think they changed. They changed owners or something like that.
I like that spot.
Yeah, pretty much. I think like Boardwalk and Holy Diver are like the main ones right now.
Yeah, Boardwalk's cool too. That's a cool room.
Yeah, that Holy Diver's tight too. You guys might not have been there.
No, we have not played there.
Yeah, that's where I think we played with Inferi there, like that first tour with Grandmother.
Oh yeah, man. I went to that show in Barrington, Illinois.
Oh yeah, Barrington. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like nowhere.
It's no man's land.
Yeah, Penny Road. And you guys played in the basement, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've fucked my shit up on those stairs so many times, dude.
Dude, everybody's got a story.
Yeah, it sucks. I like dislocated my ankle doing that shit once.
Be careful.
Is that place still open, or what's the story? Because weren't they selling it or something like that?
I don't know. I have no idea. Because that happens with a lot of places out here like that, where they're like, it's gone. And they're like, oh, no, it's still here. Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of those venues. It's like we could do without it. We're
good.
Exactly.
Like
the world's gonna be fine if that place goes.
Yeah, it's like a big biker bar though.
Yeah, and like I don't know. It's I don't know. Like the basement is such a bummer, but it's like it's a place to play, I guess, you know. And then it is in the middle of nowhere, so like not much of a built-in crowd. And then the upstairs, if you're not playing like covers, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
you know. And that's one of those places where it's like I had an uncle that went there because like a friend of his kid had a show there, and his kid was in a cover band. So they're playing like upstairs, and like I heard this story probably about for 5 years straight, and like couldn't hear the end of it every time we got together for family gatherings. I'm like, dude, I don't care about Penny Road. If that place got firebombed, I'd sleep just as fine as any other day, you know. And he would always like bring it up to me and just be like, yeah, you know, my friend's kid played there, and it was great. They played the upstairs. Apparently, like, you got to be big shit to play upstairs. You ever play up there? And I'm like, no. I was like, I've played the basement. He goes, oh, you'll get there one day. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm good, you know? It's like, I've played vastly better venues than that.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
And like every family gathering was that story. And I was like, dude, I don't give a fuck.
Shut up.
Like, I'm over it, dude. It's cool.
That sucks. I would hate that. When was the last time you think you heard that?
Oh, it's been a while now.
Oh, that's good.
Because I haven't played there. I don't even remember the last time I played there.
Last time I played there was when I dislocated my ankle.
Really?
Yeah. I was living in Melrose Park. That was a long time ago.
I don't know if Roman Ring ever played.
No way.
I know
when I was in the band.
did, and that was like one of the last shows I did. And it was terrible. You know, it was like a bunch of shitty local bands that like dipshit kids that just didn't give a fuck about anything. And, yeah, I don't know. It was just like total negative bullshit. And I was like, I'm out. Like, we don't need to come back here ever again.
Yeah. It was an alternative for a lot of bands, though. Like, in that area for a while.
Yeah, for like a minute.
The very first Warforged show was there.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, and that was actually a packed show. Like, because it was somebody, I don't even know how he got on the show, but it was somebody else's, like, CD release show. Some metalcore band. And yeah, but our first show was there as Warforged. Yeah.
No, it was the second show.
Second show was the very next day, and it was at the Park Ridge VFW.
That's way more
which
cred.
Was like, well, yeah, when I was in His Honor, like the band that me and Adrian were in before Warforged, we used to play there like all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the VFW.
Nice.
So, yep. Yeah, it was cool.
Man, I don't remember the last time I've ever been to a VFW show. Been a minute. Do people still put them on or what?
I mean, yeah, we did one at a VFW in Portland.
But I mean around here.
I don't know.
I saw you guys at a VFW, but that was a long time ago when Rich was like still in the band.
Yeah, do you remember which VFW?
Like close to Franco.
Oh, that must have been that.
It was off of like 90.
Yeah, it must have been the Park Ridge VFW. That's
I think so. Yeah.
We played this. There was one VFW we played with Delta. And it was out west and like Carroll Stream maybe or something like that. And that was cool, but like still far enough from the city where it's like, you know, not a built-in crowd.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Fuck, we should do that when this is over. Let's do a VFW show.
It'd be sick. I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to start, but
just call them up and rent it out.
Yeah. True. VFW shows. Did you do a lot of those?
I've done a few. Not really. Like, there's one here, but it closed a long time ago. So, like, I've done a couple on tours and shit.
Yeah. Do you like them at all?
Not particularly. Like, maybe when I was younger, but not now. Like,
yeah, I hear you.
Usually, like, the sound isn't, like, great, stuff like that.
Never great.
Yeah, no, it's usually dog
some
shit.
half-ass PA put together. But some of my favorite shows are VFW shows, like the Animosity show, the Beneath the Masker at VFW.
I think that was the same tour, probably.
Faceless, like, some insanely great, into Arlington Heights, like, VFW. Like,
yeah.
Legendary shows. I'm just like, this is the coolest thing ever.
That is awesome. That was a tour, Beneath the Masker, Faceless, Animosity, and like As Blood Runs Black or something.
I think so.
Yeah. I remember it. I remember that show. I didn't go, but and I think the Faceless too. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and they had Lord Marco in the band.
Yeah, wow, dude, I can't believe that dude was in that band.
It was only for like a minute, right?
Yeah.
And where's that guy now?
He's still playing drums all over,
like just session stuff.
What
he does It's like what, 6 Feet Under, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does 6 Feet Under now. Yeah, he's been doing it with them. I think he was on Rings of Saturn's last album.
Recorded the album for Rings of Saturn.
Yeah.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I didn't listen to it, but
When did that come out?
last year?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think 2019 it came out. I never heard it. I don't think I've heard anything from it. I don't know. What'd you say?
Not really a Rings of Saturn fan, so I didn't really listen to it either.
Yeah, neither am I. I never really got into him, but
I always enjoy them for like a minute, and then
yeah,
it takes its course, and then
It's like, oh, that's cool.
yeah, yeah. I think I was spoiled by like Brain Drill.
Yeah.
and way more cred.
Yeah, and then like that kind of became what I listened to. I mean, that was like the first example of like insane, like crazy technical shit.
Yeah, was Ron in that band?
Yeah, Ron was in that band.
That's
Ron
the
was
one,
on,
like the best live, or not live, but like greatest video I've watched a million times on YouTube is Ron and the guitar player shredding in like a little apartment. It looks like, or a house, and he just crushes it. It's awesome.
Yeah,
and I've watched it like a million times, and it's just like almost comical to see Ron just like crush it.
Yeah, man, he's sick, dude.
Yeah.
Sick drummer and a sick dude. He'd be fun to talk to sometime on here. And I
2 albums behind on these guys.
on Brain Drill?
No, Rings of Saturn.
Oh,
I didn't
Rings
even
of
know
Saturn.
about that. Ulta Ula?
I don't know.
What these fucking names?
I don't know. What's the new one called?
Get him.
Get 'em, boys. Yeah. Oh yeah, Gidim,
Maybe either get him or jit him.
I don't know.
Jidime. I don't know.
Didn't they got into some heat with something on that record though? Like some other band called them out for like stealing riffs or something like that.
Yeah, that We Are the End band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. They were on Metal Blade at one point years ago.
Rings of Saturn?
No,
Or
We
the
Are
other-
the End, and then they like never did anything, and then they like are a band again, but now they're still not really doing anything. I don't know. Those guys are from California, right?
Probably like LA, I think.
Yeah. How far is LA from you?
Like 6 hours, maybe.
Damn. Fuck. California's so big.
It's very
Yeah,
cool.
it's like from top to bottom is probably 12 hours easily.
Oof.
I saw some article the other day about like the governor of California, and I was like so baked that I thought to myself like, God damn, this guy has to worry about this whole big ass fucking state. Like, there's a lot
of pressure.
Yeah, there's a lot of cities in California, like big cities, and like it's just insane to me. It's like, whoa, you have to govern all that. Like in Illinois, you got Chicago, you got some of the burbs, and then you got like redneck.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's so funny. But it's like, I don't know, everybody sees Chicago as like the hub of Illinois because it's like the big city.
It's most
And, like,
people are there.
Yeah, and that
Just think, Arnold Schwarzenegger was running California.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's even crazier to think about now. Oh my god. Why? How?
You were
Didn't
nervous now.
What
Imagine how
about,
you'd be if
what
that
about
got
Gary
situated.
Coleman? What was he doing?
Wasn't it like,
Trump, fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Mm-hmm.
I think, was it like Minnesota or something? Is Gary Coleman running? Or no, that was Jesse Ventura.
Okay.
What was Gary?
Yeah, Ventura, yeah. I was like, Gary Coleman.
Didn't he run for
He
office?
ran for something, but I think he ran
isn't
for governor.
Kane from WWE
Yeah.
or WWF? Like, he's like a senator or some shit. You know?
Senator, or I thought he was like a mayor
I
or
think
something like
mayor.
that.
Yeah, he's mayor.
Yeah, I think he's a mayor of some town. Just crazy. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
And then Fenris from Dark Throne, the fucking dude from Dark Throne, he was like, I think he got elected to like the city council or some shit.
Whoa. What? How does that happen?
Or whatever. Like I think he put up like flyers like joking, like saying "Don't vote for me," and like it was pictures of him with his cat, and then like everyone voted for him.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like he kind of won by accident.
Yeah.
That's insane. And he's just like, all right, I'm doing
Yes,
it.
I'm gonna run this shit.
Wow. That's so fucking weird. Especially kids. I don't know if they burned churches specifically, but they definitely knew some dudes that did. That's for sure.
I knew some dudes that did.
Do you like a lot of that old black metal type stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I like certain stuff, not everything.
Same.
I don't like the overly, like, I don't like Burzum, really. Shit like that. But, like, Dark Funeral is dope. Like, I'm a huge Demi Borgir fan, even though, like, the black metal purists don't like Demi and shit. But
yeah. Hell yeah. I love that band, too.
yeah, Demi's, like, a huge influence on me.
Hell yeah. Which album specifically?
Can't even think of the names right now.
Yeah, I hear you.
The ones with Progenies of the Great Apocalypse.
Oh, yeah.
Blessed,
Death Called
Tyranny.
Armageddon, and I think
Death Cult, and then
Puritanical Euphoric Misanthropia.
I think that's it.
Yeah, those records are sick. Definitely cool shit. Yeah, I was listening to I've been trying to get into, I used to really like Enslaved. Like a few years ago, I was like really into that band because I like all the weird like proggy shit that they do. And I was just starting to get into them again. And I was reading that like they have an album that's supposed to be coming out, but they're pushing it back now because of COVID-19. And it's just, I don't know. It's very like, part of me is like, I guess I'm like, I do want to hear it, but I guess I'm not like super pumped to hear it. Like I could wait, but yeah, I just got to feel like that's got to be so weird to sit on some shit like that.
Yeah, make it wait even longer.
Yeah, you know, but it is what it is at this point. But I mean, you know what? It's still cool that like at least you're able to still go to work, you know, doing the Amazon stuff. Is that like, so is that, do you find that job to be like something like that, like stressful during like now?
The only thing that sucks is having to work with like a face mask on, and I'm like lifting heavy shit and like,
oh, that does suck.
House for like 10 hours driving like a forklift and like doing all this shit. And, like you have to like have this mask on. So like, yeah, that kind of sucks.
That does suck.
Hard to breathe and shit.
Yeah, it's got to be hard to breathe. And I mean, at that point, it's just like, you know, is this really going to, I mean, I'm sure it prevents enough, you know, wearing it on, but are you wearing like the surgical type one or like the really tight?
No, I was using, because they give like disposable ones out, but like you can bring some from home, and like people wear like bandanas and shit like that. So like I'm wearing like a what is it called, baklava or whatever, the things that go over like they cover like your whole face except your eyes.
Yeah.
And like, but like I'm just using like the bottom half.
Oh, cool.
So
yeah, well, shit, if it works. So, damn. So you're working like, are you going to work tonight then?
Nah, I'm like, I'm off for the next couple days. So
that'll be sweet. Do some shredding.
Yeah, need to do that for sure.
Oh,
that and probably Final Fantasy.
There you go, Final Fantasy shredding work. Yeah, there's really not much else to fucking do.
Yeah.
Have you guys been like? So are all the Symbolik dudes now in Stockton?
Me, Chris, and Brandon are. Damon lives in like Idaho, like near Spokane.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
And Curtis, the bassist, lives in like Sacramento.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Have any of you guys gotten together to like work on shit since this all went down?
No, I mean, we haven't practiced in like long ass time since basically that Inanimate tour. We got ready for that, and that was it.
Yeah, damn. So you guys didn't even start rehearsing for the headliner?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I hear you.
On our own, you know, like we hadn't gotten together yet.
Definitely.
It's pretty much like we're trying to get a rehearsal room in Sacramento and like getting ready to started doing that, and then fucking everything went down. So just having.
Yeah, I hear you. So you write 100% of the music?
Yeah, I wrote like all the guitars. I wrote like the bass and like the drums too. I programmed all that shit and the orchestral stuff. And then, but like I didn't play the bass or the drums on the album. Like Brandon played, and Daniel, our ex-bassist, he played bass on it.
Cool. Hell yeah. Where did you guys end up tracking all that stuff?
I tracked everything myself, basically. Like all the vocals, everything except the drums.
Where'd you guys do the drums at?
We did it at Zach Oren's studio.
Okay.
Shark Bite Studios.
Yeah, where is that?
It's in Oakland.
Okay, how far is that from like you?
Oakland's like, what, an hour and a half, maybe?
Oh, that's not too bad at all.
Maybe 2 hours at most.
How long did it take to do those drums?
We did them in like 2 days. He did like the first half, and he just like tracked the first half of the songs and then the second half like the second day, basically.
Oh, cool. That's a weird way to do it. I've never done it like that before. First half of all the songs, and then did he do like the first half of the album and then the second half of the album?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
I thought you meant like he tracked like half of every song, and then the other half. Yeah, then came back the second.
And then like he did like 5 songs on the first day, and then the other 5 on the second.
I hear you. Yeah, because you know what?
Stoner.
That would be funny though, right?
No.
We should try that.
No.
Yeah.
That would be a fucking way to do it.
Yeah, it'd be sick, dude. Be experimental.
Explain that to Paul.
Yeah, hey, I got this idea, dude.
We're only going to do half. We'll do the other half later. All right.
Yeah, I mean, what is he going to say? No?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think he put his foot
You
down.
could have like half of all the songs on one side of the vinyl.
Yeah.
And listen to the other half of each song.
Dude, nobody's ever done that before.
That's a very much like an art piece move.
Yeah, have you ever heard of that happening?
That'd be
sick. Yeah.
I can see you doing it.
Shit, man. I had a point I wanted to bring up before I get distracted by half and half.
Find that hard to believe.
Oh, yeah. So, Sharkbite Studios, and I feel like Zach he's almost like this figure now. Because, I mean, if you really think about it, there's been so many death metal bands that have recorded with that guy.
Yeah.
Like all those bands like in your area, and then you got like all those unique leader bands that did records with him, Inanimate and shit. Like,
yeah.
He's definitely got like a sound to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd agree.
And it definitely sounds good. I feel like that, like, I'm surprised that guy doesn't get more recognition within the death metal community, because he's done a lot of shit, like a lot of stuff. And I mean, he does, all other death metal bands go with him all the time, but I don't see his name around a lot. Like, not a lot of people talk about it as much as I feel like it should be accredited to.
What's the name?
His name's Zach Oren.
Yeah, he did like All Shall Perish back in the day, and like that's kind of where it started. Like he does like Cattle Decap, and he did like the early Fallujah albums, all that shit.
Yeah, he did like the second Fallujah record, I think, and like he's done that band Wrath. He did, I think he's done some of Archaic's records, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Definitely.
He's
I think
done,
he did Eternal Flame, the new single.
the new single, and then he did both the Alter Beast records, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like all kinds of bands.
Got a really good resume there.
Yeah, he's got a lot of shit, and it's just like, yeah, that's the whole thing. It's like I feel like he's not recognized as much. I think he's even done work with Suffocation. I could be wrong.
He's like Machine Head's like regular too, like that. Weren't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we were on the tour when the Machine Head shit happened.
Yeah, weren't you submitted to try out for them?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Just turned it down because we signed with the Arson Era.
Yeah. Zach works with Rob Flynn, because Rob Flynn does production out of there, I believe, right? He's produced some bands at that studio.
Rob Flynn's like in there every week, like the past couple of years, like, because he just records what he feels like in the moment, I think, or some shit. So like Zach just records them all the time.
Yeah. And they're looking, they were looking
for artists and shit. Zach kept hitting me up. Basically, I was gonna try out and I had a pretty good chance from what he said. And then after that Inanimate tour I did with you guys, I got home, and then the sound guy called me and told me the deal, and he was like, if you can't handle it, because we'll be touring across the world for the next year and a half and all this. He's like, can't handle it, I understand. I was like, yeah, I don't know if I can, because I already have plans to do with my other band and stuff like that. And then so I just turned it down.
Yeah,
and then,
damn.
The next day, Malcolm, I think it was the next day or the day after, Malcolm and Mike sent me a thing to sign for Artisan Era too. So it was all the same week.
Yeah. Well, I remember you had told us, or I found out by the time we were doing that tour with, by the time we were wasn't it the Inanimate tour, you were saying that you guys were signing with Artisan Era?
Yeah, we had been talking to him, and then, basically, we confirmed it, after I got back from the tour. Because I sent him, the files from the album that Zach had sent me, basically, one of the mixes, basically.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's cool how it comes together like that. And, Malcolm and Mike, very well, obviously, just from touring alone.
Yeah.
You've toured with those guys a bunch.
We did, I guess, technically, 3 tours, because it was, 2 back-to-back ones, and it was, one tour, and then, the Rivers one, and then the Second Feast one.
Yeah, definitely. Man, that Machine Head shit would have been insane if you were in that band, dude.
Yeah, he, it would have been, a salary, every month, and, tour bus, and, all that shit.
Yeah, that's insane.
I think the guitarist from Decapitated ended up hitting him up.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah, that
Zach too. I guess he just hit him up because he's he knows Rob Flynn. He's a fan of the music. Because I'm not a really big Machine Head fan, so
yeah, I wouldn't.
I was it'd be cool to do, but then music would just be completely a job because I'm not into the music.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, and that's what I was gonna say. I've never heard you talk about him like you like him,
yeah.
So yeah, that would be a strange predicament to be in. To be yeah, I guess if you're not into the music that you're playing, yeah, you're just fucking playing it to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I mean, it could have been cool, for a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. Probably would have been insane.
Would have been an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with the way things went,
right. He would have met my buddy Casey though.
Oh yeah,
he drum techs for them.
Oh no shit, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, Casey Peterson. He used to drum tech for Rob of Nonpoint, and then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that how you met him?
Yeah, I met him because it's kind of funny. So one of the times that Soil did Europe, they brought him with, because he guitar techs and drum techs, and I think he was doing both for them. And at the time they had that dude Mitch in the band. They were in, I forgot where they were. All hell just kind of broke loose because they got a little too carried away with the partying. And essentially, Casey almost fucking died. Mitch was in bad shape. They almost missed bus call. It was a whole nightmare of a thing.
Whoa. And
I remember hearing that story. I was that is, and I hadn't met the guy. I'm that is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think. I think he was working with Nonpoint, and I can't remember if I was working with him too or if we crossed paths. But then I met Casey, and I was holy shit. I was dude, you're the guy I've heard the story about. He goes, yeah. And he's that was me, man. He goes, that was pretty crazy.
Shit,
I was well, I'm glad you're alive. He's a great dude, super nice guy.
That's cool.
And he ended up it was funny, we joked because he ended up retiring from teching because he met some girl, I believe in Germany, and was talking about yeah, he's like, I don't want to tech anymore. He's like, I think he was going to become like a massage therapist, like
Whoa.
out there. I'm like, awesome. He got out.
In
Good
Germany?
for him, man. I think so. I think that was the deal or some shit like that. And then I don't know what happened, but like a year or two later, I'm like, oh, he's teching again. I'm like, I guess
For
he's
Machine
not-
Head?
I think he did non-point for like a minute. And then, yeah, he got that Machine Head gig. And
Gotcha.
that's a tough one to pass up for a guitar tech or drum tech or
tech,
whatever.
yeah.
There's good money to be made there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, man. That's wild. Yeah, it's so fucking crazy. Just to think of like the stylistic differences between Symbolik and Machine Head is like crazy
Vastly
different.
different.
Yeah. So it's I think you made the right choice too.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick shit, dude. I think yeah, I would need like it would I don't know. I guess yeah, I would probably need something really sick to convince me to like
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know.
especially if you're like not into the music, that's
Yeah.
rough, you know. And yeah, if you are doing it to collect a paycheck, like, kind of takes the fun out of what music is at that point. It's like,
yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I totally get that for sure.
I hear you, man. You know, I think you did the right call. That's just me, you know. But well, yeah, man. How far are we? How long have we been doing this?
Two
Where
and
we at?
change.
2 and change.
Tone change.
Shit, man. That's pretty good. I don't know. 9:17. We can keep
What time
going
is
for a
it?
little long. What time is it by you? 7 something?
Yeah.
Damn.
Man.
Fuck, man.
It's pretty good. You're like Danny.
Yeah. I know. I'm good. I'm good with algorithms, dude. So
And numbers.
yeah, I'm a numbers guy.
Yeah.
But oh man, I wouldn't even say that with confidence, let alone him.
No.
Yeah.
And I was like a math major, and I still wouldn't be like that.
Yeah. I'm a numbers guy.
I would never say that. I'm a numbers guy.
Yeah. That's so funny. So what's your game plan for tonight, dude? Final Fantasy 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You gonna
I
make
just up a little bit before you guys hit me up. So
hell yeah. You gonna make some dinner or breakfast or
eat like hella hot Cheetos and
dude.
fucking find some shit to eat.
Yeah, man. That's some nutritious ass shit, dude.
Yeah.
You know? That's hey, sometimes you gotta wake up and just fucking get right into it. I get
Dude,
that.
I had a girl in one of my classes at Triton, and,
Uh-huh.
and it was a morning class too, like 9 in the morning.
Okay.
Every morning, hot bag of Cheetos. Like
Yeah.
that girl just downed it. Big bag too. And I just hear her crunching behind me the whole time. I'm like, motherfucker.
That was like when Rosie was my teacher and she'd come in and slam 2
fucking,
Diet
like,
Cokes
Like a full gallon of
in
Coke.
the morning. It was insane. Yeah. So when I was in, this is a sick
That's not
story.
even like her
Alex.
whole morning routine either, man.
Yeah,
Like,
you have to hear this. So like one of my one of the ways I met Bill was way before I was in Roman Ring. And it was because one of his bandmates from his older band at the time, Capsized and Sinking, was my math teacher in college, at community college. And she like I had no clue she was like into metal and shit, and like I would always be wearing like metal shirts, and sometimes she'd be like, "Yo, sick shirt," or like, "I like your
I
shirt."
know
And
she called you on the decapitated
yeah,
shirt
I was wearing
once,
a
and you were like,
decapitated
"Bullshit."
shirt, and I was just like, "Oh my!" And I thought she was just like patronizing me, like, "Yeah, cool shirt," and I'm just like, "Oh fuck, just don't
And
say
what
that."
I love is the irony is the fact that our band covered a decapitated song.
Yeah.
And you're like, she doesn't know.
So funny enough, one of my friends had Bill in a class at Triton, and then I met up with him. He was with you, and then
Yeah, you invited me to the table.
yeah, and I was talking to you guys, and then my math teacher comes up, and Bill just starts talking to her. I'm like, what the fuck?
And like
then,
talking shit to her too.
Yeah.
Like, what's up, you piece of shit? Like,
yeah, something like that. And I was just like, whoa, what the fuck?
Because I didn't know. Like, I just invited her. I told her, I was like, oh, I'm going to be in this part of the building at this time.
Yeah.
Meet up with me. Because I had to give her something for the band. And I was
Uh-huh.
like, just meet me here. Not knowing, like, oh, this is your teacher.
Yeah. It was so fucking weird. And then I was like, oh yeah, she plays guitar in your band. That's fucking
She
wild.
really does.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, and then it was just like, oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. And we
This
had like
whole
we had
time,
like a
right?
test that day in that class, and I remember she said something about like Because she was talking about the test, and I was like, or asked me something about the test, and I was like, yeah, it was easy. It totally wasn't easy, and I definitely like fucked it up. But yeah, I was just
failed
like, yeah, I don't care. Yeah,
I crushed it.
Yeah, I think I got like a C, maybe.
I think she told me about that.
Yeah,
she was like, he didn't crush it.
No, I didn't crush it. Yeah, no, not in that.
Before you joined Roman Ring, I asked her, I was like, what's his grades like? Is he good enough?
Yeah, I did okay in that class, like a C or a B.
Well, it was like it wasn't 100 level, right?
No, it was like quantitative literacy was what the class was called. It was like the math class for art majors.
Oh.
It was some bullshit. Yeah, it was really weird. Yeah. It made no sense. It was like math and how you apply it to real life. Okay. Word problems, like Dude, you remember when you would have a test with word problems on them?
Yeah.
What kind of dude, that's such bullshit, man. Definitely shouldn't exist.
Yeah, don't give me word problem tests.
Yeah, it's just, come on, guys. Like, really? This is our education system? Here's a word problem. Okay. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that shit is... Fuck, man.
That's the best thing I've heard all day.
What?
You bitching about word problems?
Yeah, fuck word problems.
Fuck that, man.
It's stupid. It's such stupid shit. It's
really
pointless.
It's real life stuff, man.
No, it's not,
Yeah, it
though. Okay, then it is. Sue me.
I got a lawyer. I'll do it.
Well, shit. I'm burning out here.
Burnt out, indeed.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah, man. Well, fuck. So, nobody's got any tours for the foreseeable future, so I can't have you plug a tour.
Yeah, maybe next year.
Yeah, right? Maybe next year. But, yeah, hopefully, maybe we could tour next year.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, it would be dope. We'll come out there. I love California.
I want to go. We were trying to get the flub tour thing with to get to Chicago and like that whole area up there too.
Yeah, that would have been sick.
It didn't work out, but hopefully next one. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm sure you guys will get out there.
Yeah,
it's a hike.
Trying to hit that and the East Coast and all that shit.
Yeah, that's got to be wild for a band, like you guys all the way out west going out to the East Coast. Like, we're lucky enough in, the Midwest to, the West Coast is a hike and the East Coast is a hike, but we could still do it.
At least it's a halfway point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it, but usually it's like, you have to do long ass tours and shit like that. Or,
yeah.
Have a lot of routing dates. And then do shit over there and then routing dates back. Or
Yeah, that shit is wild. Like having to, I can't even, I don't know. I can't imagine how long it would be to do like
east to west or west to
east.
Like,
I have
Rivers of Nile tour, like we do with Ultra Beast, like that shit. We left California to, I think, we played, I can't remember our first show. I think it was in Kansas City or some shit, like maybe even further. Maybe like Des Moines or I can't remember. But somewhere over there in that area. But like, yeah, that was like our first show. So we had to drive all the way there and pick up. We met Archaic because Nathan was on tour with Archaic already, like doing the Devastation on the Nation tour. So he jumped from that tour into our van to do the Rivers of Nile and Ferry tour.
Wow.
And then we went from there to, I think, Portland, Maine. It was like the first day. Or no, I think we played Buffalo too or some shit first. But we pretty much had to make our way up like that same routing, like, because we started in like Maine and then went to Halifax.
Yeah.
And then New Brunswick. Shit.
Yeah, that shit is wild. And then how long were you gone for on that tour?
It was like 6 weeks.
Damn, that's a long time.
It was that tour and then the Feast on the East Coast tour with Inferi. and Reaping Asmodea.
Oh, okay. That one was long. That one was.
It was basically like we did the Rivers tour, and then when we ended the show with Rivers, us and Inferi continued on with Reaping.
God damn, that's so crazy. So that whole thing was 6 weeks?
Yeah, like both of them back to back.
That makes sense. Damn. Yeah, so I'm sure you were fried by the end of that.
Nathan was on Devastation on the Nation before that, so he was like going on like 3 months of tour straight.
Jeez, that's insane, dude.
Yeah, like his keyboardist had just died right before he left and all that stuff. Like 30, so he had a rough time.
I hear you. Yeah, it's I can't believe somebody would even be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. What's the longest you've been gone for, like consecutively?
Probably like that. Like that or like the Inanimate tour was both pretty long.
Yeah.
Like that was all like 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Like a month and a half.
Was that your first tour with Inanimate?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Do you find it like, when you're not touring with, like, compared to touring with Alter Beast from Inanimate, was it harder for you to spend that much time with those guys because you didn't know them, or was it maybe easier?
It wasn't hard. It was pretty easy.
Yeah. Yeah, they're chill dudes. I mean, they are very easygoing guys.
Just smoke weed and chill.
Smoke weed and chill, and Scotty drops some knowledge on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Very sick stuff. Definitely. Yeah, that's cool though. Cause I always wonder, like, man, like touring with my own band would probably be a lot for 6 weeks, like that's a lot of time, to be gone with a band and like the same people like every day.
I kind of knew too, because we did that Ultra Beasts and Archaic Inanimate tour.
Yeah.
Things. Like, not living in a van with them, but, like.
Yeah, you still knew them.
Yeah.
Definitely, so that makes sense. But, yeah, and it's just like, then I can't imagine doing that with guys I don't even know. You know what I mean? Right. But like in some aspect, I'm like, oh, maybe that would be easier. But it could also be weirder.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know
the
other person's little things.
One too. That was like a couple weeks. So.
Oh yeah, were you playing with them?
Yeah, I filled in on like one tour,
Gotcha.
like basically their first tour.
Oh, cool. I forgot you did that. I like that band a lot.
Yeah,
they're very cool.
Yeah,
they're nice dudes too. We've played with them, I think, twice now. Huh?
Another Sac band.
Yeah. We played with them the first time we were in Sacramento, and then we played with them on the last day of that Inanimate tour in San Jose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we played with them there. How far is that from like you, San Jose?
It's like an hour and change.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. That's cool. Yeah,
we're like Stockton's like right in the middle of shit. Like Tahoe, like if you want to go to the mountains and the lake, like Tahoe is like a couple hours away at most.
Uh-huh.
And then same with like San Francisco. Everything's like an hour or two.
Yeah, it's not too bad then, being in the middle like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Definitely makes some sense, But shit. What are we just talking about, man? See? I just had something to say, and it's just like, fuck, it goes away. Like, so quick. That damn weed.
Poof, goes away from you.
It sure does. Yeah. So that's shit. That's a lot of touring. Yeah. I don't know. I like, do you find that it's hard to like go on such consecutive tours like that? Like,
yeah, it's nice to be home, like at the end of it.
Yeah. How long until you like want to leave again?
Usually like a month or so at home, then you're like ready to leave again,
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, that's usually for me, it's like about, I would say, somewhat the same, Yeah. Sometimes even shorter. But
yeah.
Yeah, but you do a lot of touring, man. I mean, you've done a lot of touring.
And no one's doing a lot of touring now.
Yeah, no one is. And I wonder what it's going to be like when it finally fucking comes back.
Hopefully it's way sicker than before, too.
Yeah.
Like turnouts or things like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sucks, man, because like the weather's getting so nice out, and like, I want to be outside and like doing things, and like, I don't know, touring is so much fun. Like you spend so much time outside.
Right.
Like, yeah, I mean, so many good times. Remember with that show we played in Memphis and Adrian fucked up our trailer?
Oh, yeah.
He drove with when we had that boot on it, and he drove with it on it. But we all ended up staying at that lady's house, or that couple's house, and it was like super big.
Yeah.
That was really sick. And then we went, I think the next day was when we went to the water park.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was, huh? Yeah, because Memphis, it was like, we had a day off between that and Lawton, Oklahoma, which was another night that we probably won't talk about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely a night we won't. Yeah, definitely another one of those nights, but
especially for Max.
Yeah. Yeah, there might be a direct link to that, but I don't know.
I don't know nothing.
That was fun. That show was probably the most shot on that tour, though.
Yeah, Lawton was not great.
Yeah, that was the first time. That bar we played at was the first time I've ever heard of the concept of bar time. How certain bars run like 15 minutes ahead of like normal time or some shit.
What?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's bullshit. Like,
how does this work?
Like bar time is ahead of normal time. So like if they give you like a set at a bar, like you're really going on at this time, not at this time. It's so fucking stupid.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
I remember it because like, I can't really go into it, but
did they who told you that?
The people that worked at that bar. So I wonder if they were just like, I don't know. It was really weird.
It is weird.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Oh man, that was a rough fucking. That was a rough night and then a rough day because a rough day and then a rough night because we tried sleeping in our van and it was like it was so fucking hot down there, dude. It was like, and it was like muggy, so it was like, the humidity sucked. Yeah. It was so hot, and like we both parked our vans in Walmart and were like sleeping. I couldn't like sleep at all. I drove us to like a Flying J, and we slept in like the trucker lounge area. Like I slept in there with Max in this shitty wooden chair sitting up. Yeah, not a lot of fun. But the next night we got good sleep.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, man, how tour works.
Tour is interesting.
It is for sure. Remember, what was that place we played in? Like Laguna Beach. You know what I'm talking about?
Kind of. I don't remember. They all start to blend together.
Yeah, it was some point we were in California. I don't know if it was in Laguna Beach, but it would have been by there. But we played some bar. And we met some guys from some band that came out to that show. I forget what the band. I think it was that band called Teeth. If you've heard of them, like they did a song. One of the guys from Gorguts was on it and shit. Some of those guys came out to that show and we were talking with that. But it was in this really weird like suburban area ish like of the town. And there was this really nice like I had to take a shit so bad and the bathrooms were so fucked at this venue. Like there was no like lock on it. It was something where like you couldn't take a shit in there and it's like, oh fuck, and I really wanted to go. So I was just like, fuck, I guess I'm gonna try and find a gas station, and there was one within walking distance. But as I get closer to the gas station, I realize it's like a really nice gas station. Oh, okay. And like there's a koi pond in the front and shit. It's like, yeah, I swear to God, like it was this really bougie ass like gas station / car wash. It was in, I can't remember what the city is called. It was Laguna something. Laguna
Beach, right?
Yeah, Laguna Beach.
Laguna Beach.
I think it was Laguna. I want to look up the flyer now to see if I could find like whatever the town was called, but I don't even know what to look up. Inanimate Existence Warforged Tour.
Laguna.
Here we go. We getting there.
You find the flyer.
Yeah.
Laguna Niguel.
Laguna Niguel. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a tricky one. Better be
It's
careful.
basically like by Laguna Beach, I think.
Yeah, it's like right next to Laguna Beach. Because we went to Laguna Beach that day. But yeah. I remember I rolled up to this gas station because I like really had to take a shit. And there was like a koi pond. I was like, oh, this is really nice. And then the inside was really nice. And then the bathroom I went inside, it was like the nicest gas station bathroom I'd ever seen.
Really?
With one of those big bowl sinks that looks like you're in a suburban home. And like the toilet was super clean. The floors were like marble, dude. It was
I think you were talking about that on the tour too. Like you were like, went to this bathroom and it was nice.
Yeah, it was sick, dude. And I took a shit and it was like the best shit I ever took on like in a gas station ever. And it was like such a moment of victory because normally I would just torture myself and be like, I'll shit later.
Right.
But I was just like, no, I'm going to fucking do it. Fuck it. I'm going to do it. And then like it
You
felt
say
so
it-
good.
It-
Felt like such a fucking accomplishment taking a shit.
Yeah, that's touring, man.
Yeah, 27-year-old man can't figure
The
that
part
out.
of touring nobody ever hears about is
I'm taking shits.
yeah, taking shits in a
Yeah.
good place.
Mhm.
For all you people that stay home and don't have to tour,
Yeah.
see what you're missing out on.
That was a weird show though. There was not a lot of people there.
Really,
Yeah, I remember the shit more than the actual show.
that's rough.
So, but that was like that was the highlight of that.
A little shit.
That's a great review
Yeah,
of a show.
I remember the shit.
I remember the shit I took more than the show.
Yeah, you know. But I remember meeting the Teeth guys. They were nice. And then I remember there was some weird ass like band that was like Metallica inspired that opened the show that sounded bad. And that's pretty much it. I remember that was the night though we stayed in off of Santa Monica Pier with Max and Alex's friend. And Jace was drunk and telling Alex like how to drive the van and giving him the wrong directions. I'm like,
no.
Alex, why are you listening to him? He's
Right.
drunk. Like, it was really stupid, but that was sick. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. Touring is very wild. I miss it though, man. Like the last tour I did was that one in October with Ultra Beast. That was the last time we left.
That's pretty much the last thing I did too, because like I said, Symbolik was supposed to do the thing with Inanimate like a month later, and then that fell through. Like
Yeah.
we had to drop that, and then Flub Tour got canceled. So basically, I had like 3 crappy tours because I had the Ultra Beast one fell apart with the Texas shit, and then we had to drop from that Inanimate one last year, and then the Flub one happened during a fucking pandemic. So we had to like cancel.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck man, that sucks. I hope it turns around for you whenever this all, whenever we get
I got
shit.
a lot of merch still. Like,
Yeah. Do you guys have a lot of merch? Is it online anywhere?
like I have it on our Bandcamp merch section because like Big Cartel was giving me problems. So,
Okay.
but it's just like 2 I think you bought like one of the T-shirts actually. Like you bought like one of the last 3Xs, I think. or
Yeah,
some
I
shit.
did buy that. I think that's all I have. I still, you know what? I still got to buy the record, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy the shirt too.
Me too. I need to buy the record too. Shit.
Yeah, dude. When the Warforged bundles dropped, I bought like the big package that had everything, like all the vinyls, the shirt and the wall flag and shit. And
Yeah, like I haven't bought it.
dude, hit up Malcolm because he might get. He gave me a discount code. I was like, is there? Because I asked him about.
Oh, my album.
Yeah, I was like, if I wanted to buy it from you guys, like, how does this work?
And I'll be honest, I didn't buy the Warforged record, but I have your vinyl.
That's okay, man. Yeah, who gives a shit? You don't need to buy it.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't let me.
Yeah, I know. You're not buying that shit. You're getting it for free. And everybody listening is getting it for free on Spotify.
Heard
it. But, yeah, fuck yeah, man. I need to get some more Symbolik shit, though. I do wear that shirt a lot.
Nice.
But I definitely need some more.
I have like the short sleeve Warforged and the long sleeve one. So
Dude, hell yeah. So when you want sleeves and when you don't.
I need some Roman ring shit though too.
Dude, we need to make some Roman ring shit. We have nothing. But we're working on it. One day we will have some stuff. We're trying to get CDs of the record made. We just put it out digitally, so.
Did that SoundCloud.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that SoundCloud mix.
Sending us his mixtape.
Yes. Yeah. That's exactly what we did, man.
Trying to get cred where we can.
Yeah. That mixtape with Trippy Red and fucking, Roman ring, the one that nobody asked for. What happened was I had to set all that shit up through DistroKid, like to get our record on all the streaming services and shit. And like, I didn't realize that it wasn't instant. So like the day that we were going to launch the single, I just thought like I would upload it to DistroKid and it would be out in like an hour or two, maybe.
Right. There's like a whole process.
Yeah.
Right?
It could take like a few days, like up to 7 days.
What is like going on? Do you know?
Yeah, it's verification of like the songs and like the publication rights and shit like that. And it's basically like it takes, cause like each streaming service has a different like process before they post everything. And before you're approved, there's like a whole submission process.
So then once you upload the songs, then you're like, okay, you can release it and then it all goes up. Like, how's that work?
Oh, with DistroKid? Mm-hmm. So essentially, if you're uploading a record that, early before the release date, yeah, it's recommended to upload it like a month in advance so it clears all the platforms.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, could you like upload it and then not even release it for like 6 months if you wanted to?
Yeah, you could if you wanted. Yeah, you could do that. But then
once it's uploaded, like, and it passes all the...
It gets verified and then once it drops,
you just click it and it's like done. Like,
no. Well, it'll just, so when no. So what will happen is you'll set the date that you want it to be released and then it'll queue it up in all the streaming services. So it'll be approved and then like, essentially it'll be like your record will be dropping on this day.
Okay.
If that's how you wanted to do it. But yeah, but you could just do it instantly. Like that's what I did for the singles. But the thing was, I'm a fucking idiot and I didn't realize it took like a week for Spotify and shit. So that's why I put it on SoundCloud because it was instant right away. I was just like, oh, that's cool. I'll just put it here and make it look really
people can
sick.
Have it.
And yeah, but yeah, then like that's why for the second single I was like, I'm gonna do this days in advance. And then the record, I was like, I need to do it now. Like
you learned.
Yeah. But Alex has been releasing his solo project shit, and it's been.
I don't know about that. I haven't checked it out yet.
Yeah,
I saw it first.
It's sick. It's very much like vaporwave type stuff. If you ever listen to that,
nice.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. I listened to it the other day. He actually wants to come on the show and talk about it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Towards the end of the month because he's gonna have another album to come out.
Oh, wow. Man, he is just fucking producing. That's awesome. Yeah.
Because we got like free copies of Reason.
Yeah, that's a great program.
Yeah. So, who makes it?
Propeller Head.
Okay.
Yeah, but then they're owned by somebody else. Not sure who. It's like Line 6, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that was a program I learned in my production class.
Shit. Probably like Harmon. He's talking about who owns Propeller Head.
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah, I know
Harmon.
Somebody like bigger.
Yeah, it could be the case. Dude, are you ever going to add any programming to Symbolik's music?
I mean, all the orchestral shit.
Yeah.
Is like programmed.
That definitely makes sense. I didn't realize that.
Hey. Sorry, my dog's barking.
That's okay. Who's your dog?
He's a little asshole.
Yeah.
He's actually my ex-bassist. It was his dog.
Oh. He couldn't handle the dog. He couldn't handle the band.
Yeah, he couldn't handle nothing.
Yeah,
we used to live together fucking for a while too, and like he like moved away and like because he got a job, like, and he couldn't take the dog with him, so like I just kept it.
Yeah.
That was like years ago though.
Damn. Well, at least you got the dog out of it, man.
Got something from that relationship.
Yeah. Hey. You sure did, you know? That's a good thing, man, you know, in times like that, you know, to be able to come out of something with a nice representation of happiness, like a dog.
That a mausoleum.
Yeah. Not. Oh,
hey, there he is.
Look at this guy. What's the dog's name?
Fenris, actually.
Fenris. Oh. Nice. Listen, Fenny boy. Dude, that's sick. He's basically like a senator.
Yeah.
In the dog world. That's so funny. Yeah. Damn. I would, you know what, if I was living with somebody and they had a dog and they had to leave, I would hope I would get that dog, probably.
If it's a cool dog.
Yeah, true. Yeah, if it's a cool dog, definitely.
I'll take that.
See, then you should move in with Danny because he'll probably get a dog and then he won't want to take care of it. And then you can have
he's going to get like 10 more exotic pets first. Fucking idiot. Essentially, so our singer in Roman Ring, he does like fantasy football like crazy. Like that's his thing. And a few years ago, he won it and he used all the money he won to buy a pet chameleon.
Yes. Very expensive pet that he had shipped from, I believe, like California.
Yeah. And it was like he bought this whole habitat for it and shit. And like
he almost commissioned me to build a cage. And I wish I did it because it would have been a good amount of money for that cage.
But he said no.
No, I just never got around to it.
Oh.
You know, because he's a friend. So it's like, I moved kind of slow. It's like a bandmate. So I moved kind of slow on those things. Yeah.
Yeah,
just kind of in hindsight, it was probably good for him because then, yeah, as you're going to probably say.
Yeah, so he named the chameleon after the player that won him the league in fantasy football, which was Julio Jones. So the chameleon's name was Julio. And I don't know, Julio just like something fucked up with his eye. Like one of his eyes wasn't working anymore. And then infection. Like he needed some like insane surgery done. And then our singer couldn't afford it. So like he put it up for adoption to like this place that was going to get the surgery done for him.
Right.
And
so
then,
that
like,
they could put him up for adoption.
Yeah. So that they could do it.
So they think, it all worked out.
Yeah, so that worked out. They probably just threw him away, dude. They probably just, honestly, dude.
They probably walked out that door.
They probably,
flush.
They probably.
It's just like, you believe this fucking guy was going to spend like $5,000 to fucking heal this thing?
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, one eye's out. Oh, flush.
He's ran his course, man.
Yeah, just open up a lid and throw him in like a bag.
Just the can that you step on, lid shoots over, throw him in.
Yeah, so I'm sure they just like injected him. They were like, yeah,
they probably, you know, like.
Damn, that's bogus, dude. With a hammer,
the hair
fucking put him out.
Like.
Yeah. Well, then Danny got a
fucking
parrot. He got a parrot. And the parrot was making too much noise.
You know, because that's what fucking parrots do. They scream all fucking night.
They do.
So he had to get rid of that.
I like that he, like, legitimately, he's like, I could probably just let that parrot go, right? I'm like, don't do that. And I know, I'm just joking. I was like, nah, I don't think
you weren't joking, yeah. Because he was like, I could just release it into the wild,
dude, that's
right?
a horrendous idea.
Not in Chicago.
Ugh. In the middle of winter.
Imagine seeing, like, amongst all the pigeons there's this big ass parrot in the Blue Line station, like
kicking it.
That would be so funny. So yeah, I don't know what he's gonna get next. Maybe like an aardvark or like an anteater. It's like, dude, why don't you just get a
sloth? Check it out.
Or like a guinea pig.
That would be good for him. It'd be
kind of weird.
Speed.
That'd be kind of weird though.
Hamster maybe.
That would still be weird for like a dude in his 30s to have like, this is my one pet gerbil. Like that'd be kind of strange. I mean, I would think that would be weird. If somebody told me that they had that, I'd be like, that's kind of weird.
His whole thing is he wants like a low maintenance animal though.
Get a cat.
But he doesn't want to be the guy with the cat.
Oh, did he say that?
Remember? And then he was like, sorry, Bill, no offense. I was like, you're fine.
I don't want to be the guy with the judgment. Cat. Yeah, okay, dude.
I said the same thing. I was like, get a fucking cat. I was like, it's perfect. Low maintenance as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, well, what more do you want?
Oh, he wants to be the guy with a parrot.
Yep.
So there's that. Did you ever have any like sick pets growing up? Insane sick pets?
Not really. I had like some reptiles and shit like that, but they always died. I had like hamsters and rabbits and shit like that too.
Yeah,
hamsters are big because like when they have babies, they fucking eat them.
Dude, yeah.
Yep.
I remember I slept over at a friend's house when I was in like elementary school, and we learned that one night when we woke up the next day.
Oh my God.
Because there was blood like all over this fucking like, dude, that's like, yeah, that's like fucked, man. Like
that's weird.
Yeah. They eat their kids. Yeah.
Not enough room.
And they're all alive. Like, yeah, they don't have room. So they just gave birth and now they're going to eat them. Like, whoa. That's
like, well, we got dinner. Yeah. Dinner's back menu, boys.
Yeah, dinner's served. Imagine like humans having that recovery rate. Like, just bouncing back. I gave birth. Whoa, good to go. Hey. Now let's eat them. Yeah.
Now let's eat them.
Yeah.
Well, we're only living in a 2-bedroom, so we got to get rid of one of them. Like,
yeah.
There's a few food shortage. So better eat them.
Yeah, dude. There you go. Eat your kids. Hamsters do it. We'll teach you how. Whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever the world comes to.
We'll see. Only time will tell.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. Yeah, I don't think rabbits do that. I don't think they eat their kids.
No.
I had a rabbit, but he never had kids, and it was a he.
Are they omnivores, or are they strictly vegetarian?
I think they're vegetarian.
Okay.
They eat their veggies.
I don't know, Monty Python makes me think otherwise.
Oh. I don't know. I don't like Monty Python shit, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't particularly like it too much either.
Yeah.
But, surprised. I thought you would like it.
Do you fuck with Monty Python, Alan?
Not particularly.
Yeah.
I've seen it, but not like stoked on it.
Same. Yeah. I like
it's a British sense of humor, and sometimes it's like,
yeah. Sometimes it's just like, what the fuck is going on in your heads, guys? But you know what? Sometimes I ask myself that question. What the fuck is going on in my head, man?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No one knows.
Yeah, no one knows, man. Shit. Do you even know? Yeah, nothing's for no one's what's going on, dude. Well, shit, man. We should probably let you go. We've kept you on for a pretty long time.
Damn, I didn't even notice.
Yeah. We should let you get to... You should... Dude, it's your fucking day off,
Fantasy.
Man. Yeah.
What are you guys going to do?
I'm going to go home and eat some cereal, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to... Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then go to bed. Play some Animal Crossing.
Get them turnips going.
And then go to bed. Yeah.
Not bad.
I started watching that show Crashing, too. I'm probably going to watch some of that.
Oh, fuck yeah. How far did you get?
I'm on like the 3rd episode.
Okay. Not far.
Yeah.
That's good. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do that. What are you going to do?
Yeah, just play the game, probably eat food. I need to find some food.
Sick, yeah. Hell yeah, man. Find that shit.
I will.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to fucking have a baby and eat it.
What are you going to... Yeah, what are you going to do?
Probably just go home and work on some mixes.
Yeah. All right. Eat a baby too.
I'll shoot out a baby and then eat it.
Yeah. Ew, shit out a baby.
Yeah.
It's so
That's
gross.
what humans do. They poop out babies.
Yeah. Well, okay.
On that note.
On that note.
On that note, we got Emergence out now. You can buy it. The best place. Where do you prefer it to be purchased at?
On on anything really. Bandcamp, the Artisan Era store. It's on pretty much all platforms, like Spotify, all shit. Go buy. There's vinyl and CDs supposedly in record stores. Who knows? Maybe.
Yeah, there's a record store in Chicago that was getting artisan releases. I mean, there's none open.
What record?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Rolling Stones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Rolling Stones
That's cool.
they always carry artisan stuff now.
Oh, shit. Were you guys in there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was insane.
That's so cool.
Yeah. It was very cool. So, but yeah, man, sweet. Thank you for coming on the show, brother. And, yeah, fuck yeah, man. Keep it real, keep it safe, and I hope you write some sick ass music, dude.
You too, man.
Hell yeah.
Keep it lit.
Yeah, hell yeah, you too, dude. Keep that Big Nits energy going.
I will.
Yeah, dude. B&E. All right, man.
All right, dude.
See ya.
Later.
Bye. And now the plugs.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to the show. If you're listening, please on YouTube or anywhere, give us a subscribe, give us a like, comment, show us with your friends, show us with your family, show us with your friends and family, and maybe even your pets too. We can use some more pet fans, right?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like some of Danny's lost pets we could use.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna locate that parrot that he released into the wild in Chicago.
Channel that can subscribe to us.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Perfect.